Greenwald Exterior Press Box at Memorial Stadium in West Milton, Ohio. Welcome to Milton-Union Football. Let's take it to Andy Amlin, our public address announcer.
History Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to honor our first responders in attendance at tonight's game. Please, if you are a first responder, please wave your hand and acknowledge we thank you so much for all that you do to keep us safe and secure each and every day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, first responders. Before we play our national anthem this evening, we'd like to take a moment to honor Amy Bobbitt, who lost her battle to cancer this week. May our thoughts and prayers be with the Bobbitt family at this time. Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, please remain standing as the Milton-Union High School Marching Band plays our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Greenwald Exterior Press Box at Memorial Stadium in West Milton, Ohio. Welcome once again live to Milton-Union Football, along with Coach Andy Grudich and Coach Rusty Berner. I am Brett Barnes. Dorothy said there's no place like home, and the Bulldogs, coming off a tough two-game road trip at Versailles and Valley View, look to start the season tonight to get healthy. So let's welcome Coach Berner. And Coach, having seen the first two games live, what are your thoughts on the Bulldogs tonight and their keys to victory?
Well, first of all, I'm excited to be back up here with you guys this season. I've had to wait a couple weeks, but the Dogs haven't started out well as far as on the scoreboard, but they've played two extremely good opponents on the road, and this is still a young season, a young team. There's been a lot of bright spots, and I think tonight probably our biggest keys are just the consistency of play-to-play, lining up right. Coach Antonius talks about that a lot. Defensively, make sure we're lined up in the right place. Offensively, make sure we're in sync, and I think those are definitely things with the young football team, and just keep getting better. And I think, one of the biggest things is just play the next play. Good, bad, or ugly, play the next play.
And Coach Grudich, on the other side of the football, tonight stands it's a traditional SWBL rival in the Oakwood Lumberjacks. So, Coach, what do we know about Oakwood?
Well, Oakwood comes in at 2-0. They beat Cincinnati Marymount 21-14, and then last week they beat TRC team Northridge 21-16. So they come in with a 2-0 record. Their quarterback is number 5. Junior Zach Lutz. He leads the SWBL in passing. He has 410 passing yards in 2 games and 4 passing touchdowns. He attempts about 25 passes a game. He also has 9 rushes per game, and he has a rushing touchdown. So he has 5 of their touchdowns. His leading target is number 20 senior wide receiver Jackson Toby. He has 182 yards receiving. 2 touchdowns, which puts him 3rd in the SWBL, and he has 16 receptions in 2 games. Behind him is number 14 sophomore wide receiver Michael Wost. He has 108 yards receiving on 5 catches. Running the ball for them is number 3 junior Sawyer Morgan. I love that name. Sawyer Morgan has 128 yards rushing on the season, 4 receptions for 32 yards, and he's averaging 12 carries a game. I think they're going to be pass first, run second. And then on defense, they got 2 guys that are in the tops in the SWBL. You got Brady Toby, who's a sophomore safety, has 27 tackles. That's 2nd in the SWBL. And then you got Carson Dinkler, number 21. He's a linebacker. He's 3rd in the SWBL. They're averaging 21 points a game, and they're giving up 15 points a game.
All right. Thank you, Coach. So this year we've got some different things in store for you, one of which is having some sponsors this year for Milton-Union football. So we want to mention those, and you'll hear them throughout the broadcast. But these are some people that have stepped up to help the programs here at the school. So Legacy Overhead Doors, West Milton Fire Company, Sundown Tan, Crest Wealth, Doc Ginn, Flawless Design Turnovers, Uplifting Tree Service, and Greenwald Exterior Press Box. And then we added another one this week.
Yes,
Coach.
Wagner Paving.
Wagner Paving.
The big hit, Wagner Paving.
So every time something happens, you may hear these sponsorships, and we're going to try to highlight those throughout the days, throughout the game, with first downs, kickoffs, red zones, etc. So I hope you enjoy that part of it. Weather has not permitted us to get the other cameras out tonight with the rain that has just hit, and it has dropped significantly. It is currently 67 degrees, and it was about 80, 84 degrees at around 3 o'clock this afternoon. So the cold front is here, but it looks like it's going to be dry, and the field's in perfect condition. Coach Berner?
Yeah, a couple stats. We've got some new faces for the Bulldogs this year, and obviously anytime you're in a season, some injuries can kind of, hit you. So, we've got a name that everybody's been used to the last 3 years in Peyton Mayfield, who did not play in weeks 1 and 2. We anticipate seeing him tonight, and he's been warming up, but we'll see how that goes. Behind or under center will be Wyatt Kimmel, returning starter, senior captain. He has thrown for 229 yards so far this year, just over 50% on his completion rate. And then our running game has been by committee. We've got 4 different guys between 13 and 15 carries. So talk about balance there.
That is good.
But as far as yards go, we're led by junior Evan Michael, who has 49 yards on the season. And ironically, Evan's never played running back. When Peyton got hurt, Coach Pierce had to kind of move some things around, and he did a great job of that for us on the fly. And so Evan was the guy that moved in and took on some carries. Charlie Lane is our leading receiver. We knew Charlie would be kind of a threat this year. 7 catches for 75 yards so far on the year. And then on the defensive side of the ball, again, very much a defense by committee. Coach Antonides is still, figuring out which buttons to push with these guys. And, our leading tackler right now is senior Ian Coffey with 11 total tackles. But Seth Lowry has 8 solo tackles. He leads us in that department. So, again, a lot of new faces, some guys that were young, dogs last year that are, now stepping into more of a important, consistent down-by-down role, and as well as some of our returners.
It is exciting to be here on First Responders Night, and the Bulldogs take the field for the first time at home in 2024. Wearing the all red with the red, white, and blue socks, and excited to be able to play in front of the home crowd after a couple tough openers on the road.
And speaking of those, we kind of touched on it. Valley View, who has been in the regional championship the last 2 years, and is a team that's expected to make another deep playoff run and contend to win the SWBL. And the Versailles Tigers, who in their last 3 years they've got a state runner-up and a state championship, and they've got over 90 kids out. And I think it's safe to say that the Tiger Ball of the 90s has finally resurfaced again. Everybody wondered after Coach Hetrick retired, and it took a while. But I think it's safe to say they're back. And
I would like to throw out there, we do have trivia, Bulldog trivia, and we have special trivia again conjured up.
Oh, boy.
We have Rusty Burner trivia. We have 3 Rusty Burner trivia questions.
Wait, are these
all about it.
Specific that I have to answer, or
Yes.
they're about me?
They're about you.
Yes,
Oh,
and you
this is
should be able to
awful.
answer them.
This is awful.
There's 2.
This is what's bad is I'm blushing right now because I kind of hate that kind of stuff. But I
Yep.
think Doc knows that. So
Yeah, you get 2 Rusty Burner questions.
I got,
specific to you. And by the way, let me just also add that I expected Oakwood to bring a few more people coming off a 2-0 start.
39's the count I got right now.
Yeah, I think I counted 18 during the anthem.
I don't think we can go any further without thanking our producers and directors over here.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Robert and Tom, just a great job getting us set up, and makes us look good, actually, half the time.
When we're not on camera.
That's correct. Well, the Bulldogs did win the toss and elected to defer, so Chase Hammond, fresh off the soccer squad, who is now kicking junior, number 15, will put the ball in play.
And by the way, little segue there, we will be interviewing at halftime. We got Sean Brown, the girls soccer coach, and Eric Galentine, the girls golf coach, and Philip Broomball, girls tennis coach. We're going to talk a little girls sports
Tonight.
at halftime.
Noah Taylor, number 13, and number 21, Carson Dinkler, back for the Jacks. And we are underway from the stadium. It's a spinner that hits about the 25.
Little pooch kick.
That's Dinkler, and he is going to be hit and brought down at the 35 by Carson Stone and a number of other Bulldogs. And that's where the Lumberjacks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35, 36-yard line.
I like the all-red unis.
That kickoff was sponsored by the West Milton Fire Company.
So we have electronic
Hey,
markers.
I was wondering when we go that route.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird after watching the NFL game, watching that kickoff.
Right?
Yeah.
What do they call it? The dynamic kick?
Yeah. Just call it a kickoff. It changed. It's okay. Keep
Number
the name.
5, Zach Lutz in the backfield. 4
4-1.
receiver set. Motion. And a counter handoff. That is Dinkler to the 45-yard line. Carson Dinkler. Got it, a gain of 8. Motion. And a counter handoff. That is Dinkler to the 45-yard line. Carson Dinkler.
And talking about some of our keys, our front 7 has really got to show growth from Friday to Friday, and that's something we got to be able to stop the run first.
No huddle for Oakwood, but not going fast. Lutz, Dinkler again, first down and more, all the way to Bulldog territory, about the 47-yard line. Tackled by Seth Lowry. And so 2 plays, and Oakwood moves into MU territory.
Got to get a little more push up front.
Does the no huddle bother when they don't go huddle? Does that bother defenses, or how does that play out?
If you want my opinion,
Yeah, I do.
think it's a bad idea the way they're doing it because you can see their formation right now. That gives Coach A lot of time to see their formation, which tips him off the tendencies.
Dogs with just 3 down linemen, and this time it's kept, and he
Nice
is hit
hit.
after 3 yards. So Lutz carried, and then the Dogs followed up. Dogs with just 3 down linemen, and this time it's kept, and he is hit after 3 yards.
I think
So
if you
Lutz
go no
carried.
huddle, you go quick with tempo, and guys are moving around where the defense is, not being. But right now, look at our guys. They're looking at calls. They're looking straight ahead. I don't know, other than saving some energy maybe.
Lutz in the pistol formation. And there's a play by Evan Michael, who broke through, number 6.
We'll call that our first Wagner paving big hit of the game.
Sawyer Morgan with the carry, and he lost 5, and it's 3rd and 13.
Nice play by Evan Michael, getting off the edge.
Is that Morgan number 3?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep, Sawyer Morgan number 3. He is their leading rusher. I think that was his first carry, wasn't it? Dinkler ran the first couple.
That's correct. Down in distance here for the Dogs as they try to get Oakwood off the field. Lutz rolls, looks to throw, and it is incomplete. Broken up that time by number 10, Charlie Lane, and they're going to have to punt.
It's played by Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie's big bro, Ethan, playing up at Finley. Understand he's the starting left guard. I think they have Finley as their first game tomorrow.
Jackson Thoe back to punt on 4th and 12 from midfield.
And Mayfield's back.
And Peyton Mayfield.
Let's see if they punt to him.
Probably don't know who he is.
Oh, it's a high snap. Oh, what a nice play by Thobe, who gets it off, and it's going to roll, hit about the 12, and die at the 4. Great play by number 20, Jackson Thobe. He's a senior, 6'1".
Toby.
Jackson Toby. Makes more sense.
Yep.
T-H-O-B-E. Toby, thank
you. Nationality, is that Comanche Indian from Fletch?
Frida's boss.
Yeah. Who's Frida? It's my secretary.
Who are you, Frida's boss?
Dot Ginn scoreboard reads 9:15. I got to keep going. Dot Ginn scoreboard 9:15. And the first possession for the Dogs, they are buried at the 4. Wyatt Kimmel under center. Immediately goes to Mayfield for his first carry of the season, and he gets about 6 yards to the 10. 2nd down and 4.
Probably good just to get the ball. Let him get that first hit. Get that first run under his belt.
Buck sweep action there. Get a few guys ahead of him. Get downhill. Let him see his footing.
Snap to Kimmel. Little counter action. Charlie turns it up. That's Charlie Lane. And that's a legacy overhead door. 1st down as Charlie gets all the way to about the 16-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Good hard run by Charlie.
Yep.
Getting downhill.
Tackled that time by Lewis Holzberg.
Moved the ball almost out to the 20. Kind of got our backs up against the wall to start. Get a 1st down.
Tight formation. Mayfield in motion. It's an interior handoff and doesn't get a lot.
Might have been a little bit of miscommunication there in the backfield.
Lowry, the ball carry, tackled that time by number 75, Orlando Lounsbury. Make that 78 Lucas Stroud. 2nd down and 9. He got a yard. Stroud at 6'3", 315. First pass of the football game. Kimmel looks deep. Wheel route, and he's got Mayfield all the way to the 40. That's a legacy overhead door. 1st down.
Tell you what, that was a heck of a throw and a catch because he was covered. Kimmel
he dropped it in the bucket.
Yeah, he put it right on his numbers.
Well, he's been waiting 2 weeks to throw that ball to number 17.
Yep.
And
that was a nice throw, nice catch.
Throw.
Beautiful play.
Good timing. And that's something we've been missing, for 2 weeks. Take a guy out of the equation and
give a little confidence.
Mayfield in motion. Looks like we got offsides on Oakwood. Whoa. I don't know about that. Coach Pierce is like, what?
Looks to be a pretty veteran crew out there.
Yeah, they had the call.
Somebody must have flinched.
I guess.
I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe they were lined up. They were lined up behind the center's belt. How many of those were called last night?
Oh, my goodness.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Well, on Baltimore.
The Ravens, yeah.
On Baltimore, not Kansas City. Their tackle gets a half-second start on his kick step.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't like it.
Lowry. He got 5 back. He got the penalty yards back. Good run by Seth.
Good hard run.
Tackled that time by Jackson Toby, who seems to be everywhere early. 2nd and 10.
And not a fan of either team last night, but I just thought it was a good football game to watch.
It was a great game to watch.
Good way to kick off the NFL season.
Good thing I woke up with 7 minutes to go.
That's about when I went to sleep.
Kimmel looks to the sideline, looks to be confused.
Play clock at 10.
Mayfield in the slot. He runs an out, and it's a little high and incomplete.
That might be might have been a little late, but that's okay.
So 3rd down and 10 from the 40 here.
A little high on the throw, a little tough catch.
Dogs started at their own 4. And now face a crucial 3rd down if they want the drive to continue. But at the very least, flip the field.
Yeah.
I think we're flirting with 4-down territory here probably
I
a little
think
bit.
so too. We get 5 here. Pierce will go for it.
You guys are aggressive. Back to pass.
Waggle.
Turns the corner.
He's
got Charlie wide open. He's got it. Down to the 25, the 20. He to the 15. They can't bring him down.
Tuck
and
it away,
he's down
Charlie.
at the
Can we blow a
15-yard
whistle?
line.
No whistle.
Wow.
Tell you what, that happened last week. A lot of late whistles on
Is aggressive.
when they're down.
Back to pass.
Waggle.
Turns the corner.
Got him.
Got Charlie wide open. He's got it. Down to the 25, the 20. He to the 15. They can't bring him down.
Tuck
and
it away,
he's down
Charlie.
at the
Can we blow a
15-yard
whistle?
line.
No whistle.
Wow.
Tell you what, that
His back foot, but he got it there.
yeah, it was a little bootleg waggle and then throw back to the Charlie had slipped out after blocking.
Yes. Tie formation. Counter. Charlie
Oh, my.
Lane up the middle to the 5.
Hold on
He
that football,
spins.
Charlie.
He keeps going. Is he in? Down at the 1.
Good hard run again by Charlie.
First down and goal.
Taking some tacklers with him.
About a 16-yard gain there.
What a run. And the lineman came up behind
Tie
him.
formation.
We're moving
Counter.
too. Charlie
Oh, my.
Lane
Great
up the
angle.
middle to the 5.
On
He
that football,
spins.
Charlie.
He keeps going. Is he in?
Timing was great.
Down at the 1.
It's stuff you want to see.
Good
Week
heart.
3 starting to come into play right as you're getting into conference play starting next week.
Time for a Pierce special sneak. 25. Play clock 25. Plenty of time. 5:51 and counting. It is a sneak, and you can put it on the board. Give him 6. Touchdown, MU.
Good push up front there by the Bulldogs.
A 96-yard drive. 1 and counting. It is a sneak, and you can put it on the board. Give him 6. Touchdown.
Pass to Mayfield. And then a nice pass to Charlie, and a couple good runs by Charlie.
Hammond on for the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is
All
good.
right.
Operation Pure, 7-0.
And go ahead,
I was
Coach.
just going to say, good start, first possession, 96 yards. I mean, what more do you want? A couple nice throws, couple nice runs, a little bit of everything. Good execution. Good first series by the Bulldogs.
Beautiful.
When you got some young guys out there and you get to see their energy coming off the field of, everybody knew going into the season what week 1 and 2 are going to look like. So getting that first drive stop and then a first drive down the field to punch it in for 7, that's a big thing. And you could see that all these guys like, hey, regardless of what happened the first 2 weeks, we're getting better. We played great competition.
I got a shout out from the state of Maine, guys.
From the Maine, all
Yeah,
right. From the
my,
Black Bear State.
Black Bear State. My son Trey and Rebecca are watching, along with my mother-in-law and her husband Jim, and it's Bath, Maine.
Is it snowing?
It is not quite. But it's close, I think.
Yeah, probably is. Probably tonight. It'll probably be down in the 30s tonight. See if he does a pooch kick again or if he's going to try to put one deep.
Hammond, high spinner this time, and it's caught way up at the 25, and he's got a convoy with him. He's going to get to the 40 and all the way to the 42-yard line. That was Noah Taylor. First down at the 42.
So we'll see if the Lumberjacks can answer. I was kind of surprised that they ran the ball as many times as they did in the first possession because, you know, in their first 2 games, Oakwood threw the ball quite a bit.
Did they?
So they had 600 yards passing?
400.
400.
400 yards in 2 games.
Lutz.
Yeah, that's their leading rusher.
Good run
Morgan.
left. That's Morgan.
Yeah, he's their leading rusher.
Sawyer Morgan.
He's getting about 12 carries a game. Strong kid.
Second down and about 8. They've crossed into MU territory.
Well, sometimes teams will, you know, if they're a pass team, but then all of a sudden they see people run the ball on us.
Right.
You know, either A, they're going to work on their run game, or B, you know, they think that's the way to attack instead of staying true to what they've done.
Full house this time backfield. And a first down. Against Sawyer Morgan, 38.
What number is Morgan, 21?
No, Morgan's 3.
Yep, that's what I said.
Tell Grudich it's not snowing, and it's currently 61 degrees.
Oh, it's warmer there.
Not quite.
And now this series, they've went to a huddle.
Yeah,
Yes.
they've changed up a little bit.
And again, I think it was like they were showing, and they're all, look at that.
Full
Wishbone,
house.
Yep, full house.
Yeah. Interior, just about 3 yards.
Looks like that is 21 on the carry. Yep.
Yep, that's
Dinkler.
Dinkler.
I think Dinkler must be the fullback.
4:12 and counting on the .Gin scoreboard. Just joining us, 7-0. Bulldogs drove 96 yards for a touchdown.
Nice hit.
Good job there by Lowry filling that hole.
That was Brady.
Lowry and
Toby.
Coffee.
I'll say it again, Lowry. Wagner paving big hit right there.
3rd and 6.
Stuff in the hole.
Big third down here. And, you know, this is one I think if we get a stop or a loss, this may turn us into they punt. I think if they get closer, it's 4 down.
Keeper. And down he goes.
So this would be
what a play.
It's an interesting call here for them.
Ian Coffey that time.
It's play by Coffee.
4th and 5.
And that was a quarterback number 5, right?
Correct.
Yeah, Lutz carried that time, and he got a yard.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field for a huge 4th down.
Pretty big gamble here.
So we'll see what happens here. They're going to throw.
Lutz to pass. Throws. And he
Oh,
dropped
and a
it.
drop.
A sure first
Wow.
down, and he dropped the football.
Nice
take
throw,
that.
nice throw by Lutz. Hit him
Yep.
right in the hands.
Yep.
Wet
Jackson Toby, that's a turnover on downs.
ball. And, you know, Toby, he's their leading receiver. I mean, he got it to the guy he wanted to, just dropped it.
And that turnover is sponsored by Flawless Design. The pass and catch was not flawless, but if you need a design, go to Flawless Design.
Here we go. Mayfield.
Whoa.
Oh, he kept a hand down. Look
Oh,
out.
boy.
Look
Oh,
out.
boy.
He's loose. 45, 50, 45, and down at the 40-yard line.
Oh, I think this is going to be a blindside block.
It's going to come back.
Yeah,
We do have
and
a flag
it's
on the
not
play.
even a hold. I think it's going to be a blindside block, and I don't agree with it. I think they're going to get Schuler. Came right in on the side of the kid. It wasn't a block in the back. Is that the signal? Okay.
Yeah. That's one of those where the guy turns around and suddenly.
Well, and it's
Schuler's
such a
standing there.
It's such a judgment call. You know,
Right.
he's changing field. Here comes Schuler peeling back. The kid's in pursuit, and Schuler gets a piece of him.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's what the rule was put in place for, but by rule, it's probably a call that.
That's 15, isn't it?
It's a drive killer is
Yep.
what it is.
Yep.
And I didn't see it, so
I saw it because as soon as I saw it, I went, "Are they going to call that?" Sure enough.
they sure did. So it is now 1st and 23, all the way back to the 25-yard line. Shotgun, Kimmel. Mayfield's got it, and he got 5 yards. Tackled that time by number 6, Lucas Buck. 5-yard line. And they just look to isolate Peyton. Shotgun, Kimmel. Mayfield's got it, and he got 5 yards. Tackled that time by. I don't think you can ask for a better start for us.
Yeah. They got to shade somebody over here towards Mayfield.
3 receivers. Kimmel
Yeah,
looks, throws over the middle. John's incomplete. A little behind him.
Yep. He almost made the catch.
And Dinkler was right there to break it up. So now 3rd down and 17 from the 31.
Yeah, I think he had a step on him. Let's see if
Little route separation. We had 2 guys right in that same area.
Yeah.
I think it clogged things up because I'm not sure he was throwing to Will. We had Charlie coming down.
True. 4 receivers this time. Kimmel drops to throw. Looks. Throws it deep over the middle. And we've
No
got
way.
interference.
I think they're going to call Mayfield.
well, I think the guy fell, and then Mayfield tried to lunge for the ball, and the guy hit him.
Coach Pierce is not going to like this call.
4 receivers this time.
I think they're going to call
Kimmel
the
drops
offense.
to throw.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Looks.
Yeah.
Throws it deep over the middle. And we've
No way,
got
no way.
interference.
I think they're going to call.
He grabbed his
Okay.
he grabbed his left arm.
And you're not allowed to do that?
Correct.
Okay.
So they're going to mark it off. I don't think it's automatic
It's
in
a
high school.
15-yard. It's not a spot foul.
And it's still going to be 3rd down just barely as they mark it off because it's not an automatic
Yeah,
first
the
down.
guy fell, and as he was falling, he grabbed Mayfield's left arm.
Okay,
And
and that's
pulled
what
it down.
that's what put Mayfield down.
Yes.
So it's going to be about 3rd and 2, a long 2 from the 45.
Well, those penalties negate each other, and we're back to manageable down and distance.
Stone left, tight formation. Kimmel. Lane, forget it. Nice play, 14. Michael Wost.
Punt team.
And here comes the punt team.
And is that Tyson Wright?
Yep.
Punt for the Bulldogs.
Tyson Wright, fresh off the soccer team as well.
Yeah, goalie, very good goalie for Coach Winchester, the boys team.
Better snap. Tyson, it's a high
Good.
floater.
That's gonna roll.
Hits at the 30,
Should.
kind of checks up a little bit, and it's down to the 26.
Most fields that would roll, but ours is very plush right now.
That's right.
Jackson Strickland with the down, and Oakwood will take over at 36-yard line. 41 seconds left on the dot game scoreboard, first quarter.
And we're close
To trivia.
to trivia time.
I love trivia time.
You guys need to stop.
We're going to start with
we're not-
burner trivia?
No, I think we'll save the burner.
We'll save that for
We'll
later.
let Burner twist in the wind for a while before we do Burner trivia.
Man, I think you should give him one in the second quarter at some point.
I'm
Okay,
all right.
that's a good idea. We'll do one Burner in the second
Oh,
quarter.
this is different. Quarterback's out here, wide out, number 20 receiver. So do we have a trick play? Nope. We're just going to run a little wildcat action.
And it's going to work
Yep.
for a good
Yep.
10
Just
yards.
a little misdirection, confusion.
So that's Toby near a first down. And they're going to mark him. Now they're going to look to measure.
Yeah, on the replay there, it looked like he got it.
For the first time this year, here come the Sticks. New chain gang
With our
this year.
new electric.
Yeah, and a new chain gang.
It's
Hey,
it's
it's
electric.
it's a-
Boogie,
it's a-
woogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh, man, I was about a half second slow
Yeah,
on that one.
gotta be a little quicker.
Gosh, Barnes, you're knocking my headset off.
Sorry, it's tight quarters here. My apologies.
I got Jones over here getting the
Kiefer
cap.
Jones.
This is really getting cramped in here.
Kiefer Jones, the spotter, getting the binoculars out.
Next thing you know, Herb Street's dog's going to be in here.
Looks like it's a first down with the measurement, and Oakwood will.
Yeah, it looks at it on the replay. It looked like he got it.
It looks as if they're going to try to maybe run one more play.
Not a bad idea.
22 seconds.
Clock is supposed to be running and is running. Motion, counter. Another almost 10 yards, and they're going to give him the first down.
Nice tackle by Mayfield.
Yep.
Carson Dinkler. 10 yards.
Gap control. Well, this is going to take us to the quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter. Pretty even football game overall, but one huge drive from the Bulldogs, and they lead 7-0. And yes, it is time for trivia.
All right, first one deals with, by the way, once again, as always, courtesy of Doc Ginn. Doc Ginn sends these to me, so he is the stat man. All right, gentlemen, can you name one? And there's four. Can you name one four-year American college or university with the nickname Lumberjacks? There are four. Four schools with the nickname Lumberjacks. And probably two of them you've probably heard of.
They're all FBS schools.
Well, no, not necessarily. Well, a couple of more.
I got no clue on that.
I think one of them's going to be, they're either going to be in the Northwest or the Northeast. And I'm going to go Northwest because your wife's from the Northeast, so you would know that one.
I don't know any Lumberjack Northeast.
Well,
I'm going to go with Norwalk State.
Okay. One, Northern Arizona University in Flagstaff.
Okay.
Number two, Northland College in Ashland, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Next, Cal Poly Humboldt, California. And Stephen F. Austin University.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
So a lot of lumberjacking going on in California and northern Arizona is what it sounds like.
Well, you got, oh, we're back to the game. But yes.
Dinkler, another 7.
They're
starting to take over.
I say they're getting big chunks up the middle.
Second down and 3. And now they're back to the no huddle signaling. Lutz, snap, keeps it. First down to the 41.
He doesn't have, that many carries in his first 2 games.
That was Ian Coffey on the tackle. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks.
Dogs are in a 3-4 right now with 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers. And then we've got 4 defensive backs.
Snap. Dinkler. Wow. A lot of yards. Carson Dinkler to the 17-yard line.
Good tackle there by freshman Jackson Strickland. Touchdown saving.
I was just going to say touchdown saving tackle. I thought it was Mayfield, but it was number 7.
No, Mayfield got sucked in a little bit.
Dinkler taking over.
Where was that? Where did that start at?
40.
Yeah.
Gain of 21. Down to the 19. Oakwood looking to answer.
Dinkler's halfway to 100 right now. Figure out how to stop
3
them.
wide right.
Keep. Got about 3. Simon Zank brought him down. 2nd down 7.
Oakwood really spreading us out, not with the intention to throw, but we have to respect it, and we have to go out and guard guys, and it's creating space in the box.
Quick pitch, Dinkler,
There
cut
may have
back.
been a hold there, but I don't think they're going to call it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Thought Evan got held a little bit.
Very close to a 1st down, and the officials are stopping the clock, and it looks as if they're going to bring the chains back for either a very short 3rd down or a 1st down and goal.
Chain gang coming out.
They are.
Let me throw another trivia question at you guys.
Is this the burner one?
No. Yeah, let's do burner one. All right, here we go.
First, I'm not allowed to answer this.
Now,
No,
how many
no.
of these? There's 3 of them?
No, there's only 2 of them.
Oh,
Give me a weight on the burner one.
yeah. I thought there were 3.
No, there's 2. Let's do this one. Who is the last Bulldog position player, not exclusively a kicker, Mason Grudich, to kick an extra point for MU?
One more time, please.
Who was the last Bulldog position player, not exclusively a kicker, to kick an extra point for MU?
Wow.
I remember this.
Matt Brackey?
No.
Nope. He's playing in this game tonight.
Oh, he's playing in this game tonight.
Yeah. He's on the field right
I
now.
was going to go Luke Barnes, actually.
Seth Lowry.
Seth Lowry.
Yep.
Yep.
Ding, 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 ding. Seth Lowry, October 14th, 2022. Kicked an extra point versus Northridge.
Wow. That was his freshman year.
Yeah. He was back up behind Mason.
Lutz.
That was good.
Hands. Did he get it?
I think they did.
Man, it's close.
Yeah, they're giving it to him. He didn't get it by much. It's amazing. The far judge is going to – okay.
1st down for Dinkler,
All
and
right.
it is 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Tough for us to see up here at this angle.
We had about the same distance as him. Sorry.
I was blocked out of that.
So was he by 22 players.
I was screened. Wildcat.
That's good. That's what we
stuff
wanted.
at that time.
Okay.
Good.
Not very wild that time. Great job by the Dogs. That was Jackson Toby. 2nd down and 7 and goal.
Is that a gain of 0 or
They gave him a yard.
did they really? I thought they were on the 7.
Lutz looks over to his coach, and 3 different coaches are signaling.
Trickery.
Where's Stallions when we need him?
Lutz. Pressure, steps up.
Get him.
And
There
he's
we go.
sacked.
Good job.
Nice.
Okay.
Jacob Schuler with the sack that time, but great pressure from Evan Michael.
Big play by the Bulldogs there.
Forced him up into the pocket, and Schuler put him away. They lost 2. It's 3rd and 9.
Just 4-down territory for them, or where they kick field goal?
They were struggling kicking in pregame.
Were they?
Struggle.
So 4-down territory.
So they're going to kick.
Lutz in the shotgun. Lutz looks to throw. Corner route. And he overthrew him.
A little too much.
4th down and 9, and they've got a decision to make. Coach Jay Lane
Looks like they're coming
is
out.
sending out the kicker. It's number 40.
Told you they're going to kick.
Connor Mackey, sophomore, 6'1", 170. And I'll just tell you, in warm-ups, he was struggling with a little left hook.
Yeah.
Operation Lutz will hold. High snap. Kick is up.
Oh,
it
he
looks
got
like
that
he
one.
made it. And he did. So 7-3 on the Dotkin scoreboard. But good job by the Bulldogs to hold.
Good stop. You thought they were driving right down the field. You thought we were in trouble there, but the defense stood up.
Is there anything better than Friday nights?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's a blast.
So it's kind of a long drive there. Took some time off the clock. Let's see if the Bulldogs can do here.
Shout out from Lima, Ohio. It's my mother.
Well, you got one fan out there.
Eating German chocolate cake and listening to Bulldog football. How does it get any better than
That's
that?
right.
We got a shout out from Mr. Connor Yates at IWU.
Ooh.
Yeah. Remember calling his name a little bit back in the day. Connor, if you're free, I think we could probably pad you up.
Yeah, we could
Help stop this run.
So Mackey to kick, left side hash.
See a nice big long run by Mayfield here.
No, they're not going to kick it
gonna
to
go
him.
out of bounds.
Get out of
Ball's
bounds.
gonna
Get out.
Slide out of bounds.
Nice. Yeah, they're not kicking to Mayfield.
Bulldog football. I think you can make them re-kick. An interesting decision here of what coach wants to do. Again, I don't know high school rules half the time, so I'm just talking. But he sends the offense out. Is it going to be at the 35-yard line? It is.
Hey, I mean, it's most officials, you know.
Of course.
You set yourself up on that one.
well,
I don't know
whatever.
most of these rules,
Whatever.
laws, whatever you want to call them.
Laws. I know who's in charge when I take the floor. I'll tell you that
Well,
much.
that's good.
You don't play the game without me.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
You guys can have a ball and have a scrimmage.
Start calling you Todd. Start talking like that.
I'm the most humble person I know.
Yep.
1st and 10, Kimmel looks over to Coach Pierce. They check their wristbands. Kimmel's going to pass, and he throws it out to Charlie Lane, who's got it.
I'm pretty sure that may have been a little bit of a busted play.
A little backyard football for a gain of 9.
That's a tough throw, too, by Kimmel. Kind of
Little slinger.
Little Patty Mahomes there.
little sidearm around the defender.
Well, they give him a first all the way to the 45.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Messed up. Shouldn't have used pen.
If he would have brought something.
Well,
Second
yeah,
and
you
10.
know.
That's a
Math
standing
teachers
joke.
always said, use pencil. If you make any mistakes, well, I'm never making mistakes. I'm good.
We had whiteout back in the day. Mayfield turns
Good
the
block
corner.
there by Seth Lowry.
Gets 4.
Yep.
Keep the clock running. Midfield. 7:28 and counting on the Dotkin scoreboard. It's 7-3 MU.
Be huge to get a touchdown here.
Yep. Especially getting the ball to start the second half.
Yep. Go down, get a score, get a stop, go on to halftime.
It's just amazing to see the improvement from week to week with these people. Every year it's the same thing. So impressive. Mayfield. Ooh.
Well, oh my gosh.
Okay,
How did
got
he
yards.
get
Wow.
2 yards out of that? Wow.
You know what that was? That was a wrestler right there.
Yep. Uh-huh.
It was Michael Wost hit him in the backfield for a loss of 3, and all of a sudden he got 2.
That was a wrestler ducking out of that. And
You can't stop tackling him till you hear a whistle. Legitimately. You cannot think you have him. He's done that twice tonight.
Third down and a short 3. Coach Pierce looks at the play clock. It's down to 6. Motion, Mayfield, and he is stopped once again.
Man, that was a nice wrestling move there, too.
I see a little shenanigans there on the sidelines.
Westy hit him and laid on him, and then Mayfield flipped him. Like, get off me.
Like a wrestler.
Yep.
He lost a yard. It's going to be 4th and 4. And it looks like Coach is going to go for it. It's 6-16 at midfield with a 4-point lead.
It's going to Mayfield.
He got the outside scout. They got him to jump. Lucas Stroud
The
got
old trickery.
315 pounds moving forward and fell into the neutral zone.
We'll take that one for free. Oh,
And
come
that
on,
is a
guys.
First
Let's
down.
not look around and figure this out.
Are we going to measure?
Hey, bud, I think they're pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, it's first down, guys.
We got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's all right.
Well, they did look around like, I mean, we can see it from here.
Hey.
All right, sorry.
They got it right. They got it right.
Okay, sorry. You
We
can
gotta-
tell we haven't been on a sideline for a while. I get a little worked up at this stuff. Now the guy who's not even got an angle on the line of scrimmage is going to come in and talk about it.
No, something's going on with number 14. They're looking to send him off, and
That's the one that Mayfield, I think, flipped.
yes, it is.
And I think when it happened, he started jawing with our sideline because the official sent him out of there.
First down, 10, Dogs. Charlie, interior. Little counter action. He didn't get very much, maybe a yard. Second and
I'm going
9.
to give him forward progress. Even though they
There's
didn't blow the
Wosty
whistle.
on top of
Yeah.
him again. Mr. Wost. Second down, 10.
Mayfield down the sideline.
He's split.
Yep. Like the,
Stone at the top.
there he is. Gone.
One-on-one. Here it comes. What do we got? We got a touchdown! We got a touchdown! Milton-Union. Coach Gurdich is all over it, and it's 6 points. What a throw, what a catch.
Yeah,
And it's
still a tough
13-3.
catch. Tough catch by Mayfield.
And a flag.
More shenanigans. Let's see what they're chit-chatting. I didn't see what happened.
It looked like
Mayfield may have told him that he didn't think he did a good enough job covering him.
He may have said, I ran past you.
personal foul after the play.
On
They did not call unsportsmanlike conduct.
Personal
They called a
foul
personal
on-
foul. Didn't see
on the Bulldogs?
On the
Now,
Bulldogs,
I
yes.
think
They're going to put it on the kickoff.
so. What I'm seeing is their kid kind of came up and taunted ours, and then our kid responded. Okay, and that's what I think Coach Pierce was saying. Like, you could see him motion like what the kid did. Just to add a little fun the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Not to take away from a great passing catch.
Absolutely. Nice throw, nice catch. Strong hands by Mayfield.
Operation is clean, and it's up and good.
Little back shoulder. Threw it a little bit. And sometimes with Peyton, he's so fast that that's going to be the ball that you throw to him, where he adjusts and comes back to it because they're so worried about getting beat over the top that they can't stop the way he can to come back to the ball. And that's kind of what happened on that play.
Let's give a hand to our Oakwood cheerleader.
That's why they always say throw the ball to the outside. You throw it short to the outside, he can still make a play. Throw it over his head to the outside, fine. Inside, get yourself in trouble.
And, of course, Mayfield went to state this year in 4 events in track. 100, 200, long jump. What was the other one? Did he go on the 400?
One of them he didn't make. Did he go all 4?
I thought he went, or was it regionals in 4?
Yeah,
and
he went
3
regionals in 4.
Yeah, regionals in 4,
state.
3 in state. Yeah, 100, 200 long jump.
One of those in the game you're not playing. And it's on the kickoff, but
So what you're saying is he's fast.
down on the ground at kickoff.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's getting one of them worm burners.
He does have the 100 record.
And the
track.
200 record.
Man,
And
I
the
just don't
200
know how you
record.
can-
And does he have? I think he has the 400 record.
Yeah, and he's almost got he might break Blake's long jump record. I don't know.
New kicker this time.
Oh.
That's Tyson. Tyson right kicks. And down at the 47.
Kickoff returned by Jackson.
All right, let's get a stop here.
5:33 on the dot game scoreboard. It's 14-3 Dogs.
Let's go in up 14-3 at half.
Yep,
I
that'd be
like
good.
that.
That'd be good. Turnover would be great.
Oh my word!
Yeah, we
yes.
just gotta take care of some things up front.
Well, I feel confident we've got a pretty good D coordinator that's going to make some adjustments at.
halftime.
Yeah, he's probably already got it figured out in
Yeah,
his
I
head right
figured
now.
that
He just
too.
doesn't have time to talk to the kids about it.
Lutz under center. Hands to number 3.
There we go. That's what we're talking
Seth
about.
Lowry again with the tackle, who's had a really nice game. No gain that time.
You know, watching these guys, can't figure out they want to go spread. Do they want to go under center, power? I mean,
They've shown a little bit of everything tonight. I mean,
it's
literally.
like, let's throw
No
something
huddle.
at the wall and see what
Yeah,
sticks.
no
Now they're
huddle,
back in the
huddle.
spread.
Yeah.
And now 3's their feature back in the spread and
Yeah,
21's.
Sawyer Morgan. Back to pass.
Screen.
Tipped and
Oh,
still
my.
caught. And he's got some yards down to the 35. So Schuler tipped it, but Sawyer Morgan brought it in. It's probably a good thing the timing was broken a little bit because they got enough as it was. Down to the 35.
So we're back to no huddle.
Yep.
And spread.
Lutz takes the snap, looks to throw, and it's complete. And a broken tackle that time. So 8 yards to Toby.
Yep.
Kind of surprised, as wet as the field is, that we haven't had any turnovers or anything with the wet ball, except for that maybe that one drop pass that Toby had.
4 minutes to go.
Well, they've only thrown the ball 5 times. For a
Second
team
and 2.
that's, you know,
That's thrown it a bunch in the first 2 games.
Keeper. Oh,
Stuff that one.
Big boy's got him.
hello, my name
63.
is Jesse Williamson.
Jesse Williamson.
We're going to call that a Wagner Paving big hit by Jesse Williamson. Nice play.
Welcome to the program, Jesse. And now it's 3rd down and 3.
This is 4-down territory for sure.
This is going to be their read play between the quarterback. He's going to give. Nope.
It's a little bubble screen,
screen.
and
Great job,
Charlie's got him.
Great job.
Great job by Charlie Lane.
Toby with the catch. It's 4th down and a long 2. And Oakwood is,
Who's that, number 11?
yeah, Toby. Looking to the sideline, a huge play
Yeah.
here before the half with 2:50 and counting.
Now all of a sudden this drive they've tried to run a little West Coast offense. They're gonna call a timeout.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna huddle. That's a late huddle. 12 on the clock. Interesting.
He's going to call timeout.
Yeah, he is.
Not sure why he's letting the clock run down before he calls a timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Uplifting Tree Service. Uplifting Tree Service timeout. Oakwood with 2:29 to go on the dot game scoreboard. 14-3 MU.
All right. Let's do a trivia question. Are you ready?
Always.
How about
Mitchell Evans.
well, that might be the answer to one. Let me find my paper here.
Yeah, we should do that this year. Barnes, you just make a prediction, and then Grudich, see if you can find a question that fits that answer.
Okay.
Like Karnak used to do?
I do. I have one here for you. Can you name the top 5 MU quarterbacks in the category of most career incomplete passes?
Oh.
Most incomplete passes.
Doug Ramel.
Yep, he's number 3.
John Mason.
He is number 5.
I'm going to go with Nathan Mortar.
No.
Okay.
Mitchell Evans.
He's number 1, 303. Ramel's 3.
Jason Walker.
Number 2, Jason Walker.
I'm going to go out on a limb here with a 1, Tom Steele.
No.
Okay.
Did you ever pass?
There's a
we didn't throw enough. I did have a lot of incompletions.
There's a brother duo on here.
Oh, brother.
Oh, Dan Evans.
Correct, Dan Evans.
Yeah.
And so is John Mason and Josh Osborne. We're 5.
Oh, they're
Fourth
tied.
down and 3. Maybe the biggest play of the game.
Oh, Coach A knows what's coming. He's pointing.
A-gap blitz. A-gap
Really?
blitz.
Called a timeout to do that. Okay.
Here comes an A-gap blitz. Here they come. Rolls. Under pressure. Under pressure. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Nice.
Oh! He said he pulled the jersey.
Now, I think first of all, he's closer than anybody in the stadium.
That's true.
But I think you could see Mayfield way draped. Probably had a back arm.
He does have that jersey pull.
Yeah.
That's
Daggone.
too bad.
Yep.
Good for you, Russell. You've grown.
Well, I tried to, I'm trying to find positives.
Bulldog fans, on the other hand, are not okay with it. And a first down.
And I will say that
Hey, give these guys a chance. They'll get it right.
Yeah.
Fans, come on.
he, as you said, he was right in front of it.
Yeah.
I don't think we like the flag.
Now, do I agree with it? No. I still don't think it was a good call, but no, I'm just kidding. I thought he was going to throw the flag as soon as it happened.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 15. Again, A-gap blitz coming for the Dogs. Oakwood looks to the sideline, and Coach Jay Lane. Blitz. Throws.
A lot of time.
Over the middle,
That's off
and
the
it's
post.
off the
Catch
goal
it.
post, incomplete.
That would have been awesome. So,
2nd down 10.
trying to figure these guys out. They run. They're running out different formations, and now they get into the red zone,
And they're throwing.
and they're airing it out. Okay. It's like when Rocky fought right-handed. A little different, but, hey, we're going to lull them to sleep.
Hey.
We're going to lull them to sleep by running the ball.
That's a great way to throw in a Rocky reference.
You are welcome.
2nd and 10. Another A-gap blitz. They brought the house, and it's complete.
First down.
Nice out route there. Good tackle by Stone, but it looks like he's going to have a 1st and goal about the 4. And it is 1st and goal. 2:09. This drive is
Very West Coast passing attack.
it's just what Oakwood needed.
So we'll see what happens. So, of course, that means they're going to run now.
No, they're going to throw it. Oh, here we go. Full house.
Full house backfield. Snap, power, and a touchdown. Great drive and answer by Oakwood after the Milton-Union quick strike, and it is now 14-9 at 1:44, second period.
That was number 11.
Mackey on to attempt the extra point. Snap good, hold good. I think he might have missed that
Did he
one to the
sneak it in?
right. No good.
Nope.
A little push. And it's
That helps.
14-9. That's a huge deal.
Just a reminder at halftime for Crest Wealth Strategies halftime show, we are going to have Eric Galentine, girls golf coach, who worked with Coach Barnes, and Sean Brown, the girls soccer coach. They have a game tomorrow. We should be plugging some games for tomorrow. And Philip Broomball, the girls tennis coach. So we're going to talk to those guys. And then the girls soccer play home tomorrow at 11. And then
Is it 11?
Yeah, I thought. Well, you know what? Let me ask the coach. He'll be here.
Could you find out? Because I'm working the game, so I thought it was 10.
Maybe it is 10.
Maybe Fulton told me that to make sure I was here on
Yeah,
time.
he probably did.
Girls volleyball's at Dayton Christian tomorrow. Cross country's running up at Piqua. Piqua has their night race tomorrow.
Also, when you come to soccer, it's going to be 48 degrees in the morning, so be ready.
And boys soccer's up at Sydney. They're playing the Yellow Jackets tomorrow morning. I think they're like at 11 o'clock. Maybe the girls are at 10, the boys are at 11.
Don't want to steal Coach Galentine's thunder, but the girls are currently 6-2 in the league and in first place, so looking to try to win a league title for the first time.
That'd be awesome.
In year number 2. Little squib kick this time.
That was not going out of bounds.
That's Lowry, who looks for contact and gets to the 40.
Hey, you got a minute 42. See if we can make something happen here.
Well, 130 pounds, he's got to show up.
I feel like there's going to be some type of design to get number 17
Maybe.
in space.
Just maybe. I was laughing because somebody threw one of the kids threw the ball to the official, and it wasn't close.
It was Lowry.
Was it?
He tried it twice. The first time he hit his own lineman in the head and it dropped, and then the second time he missed him by
10
as much
feet.
as Lamar Jackson missed the guy wide open last night in the end zone. Awful.
He still got me 30-some points in fantasy football.
Well, good for you. Lowry. Oh, he's strong. Oh!
He didn't call him down.
He didn't.
He didn't
And
call
he's
him
to
down.
The 46-yard line.
That was great.
14 yards.
I'm not convinced of that, but we'll take it. That was awesome.
133 and counting. Dogs have all of their timeouts. Plenty of time here.
Nice run by Lowry.
Yep, keep your feet driving.
Again, another wrestler. Another
Yep.
wrestler. Didn't let that knee go down, as far as the official thought.
Snap. Throw. Stone!
Nice
15,
catch.
10, 5. He's going to score!
Oh, boy. Needed that. We'll take that.
Great run by Stone.
Carson Stone, 45 yards and a quick strike again.
Showing some strength there.
Kimmel is having a day. 45 yards.
Yeah, that guy just bounced off of Stone.
20-9. Wow. Lightning bolt.
I gotta remember, I've been doing this for I still miss it.
Ball's down, kick up, and good. Add the point
Great
after.
answer. Great answer.
Absolutely.
21-9.
Heck of a catch by Stone. Great concentration because he had two guys kind of right there, you know.
Nice and great run after the catch.
Catch, tuck, and finish.
And just run strong for the end zone.
Yep.
So good.
That'll deflate the Oakwood balloon a little bit going
Yep.
into halftime.
Yep.
You put that pass on his face mask, too. That was
Yeah.
a laser.
Yep. Kimmel throws a good ball. He's got a strong arm, good baseball pitcher.
And where that play came out is who did you have leaking out into the short, out route, and it drew those guys in, which allowed Stone to get over the top. That's where a Mayfield plays in because there's such high alert with him already. He's
Right.
made some plays. You're in a spot where you can't get beat over the top by him. And Coach Pierce does a great job of just kind of using him as a decoy, which lets Stone get out over top. And we executed from there. Great job by the line, too.
Back to Hammond this time. And he hits a little spinner to about
better
the
kick.
24-yard line. Uh-oh. 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 Lightning bolt back. It's a touchdown.
Jeez, it beats.
Wow. Noah Taylor, 5'7", 145, and he is fast. 76 yards. And Oakwood comes right back
just
in about
like
8
that.
seconds.
Talk about popping the Oakwood balloon.
Yep.
Just pop the Bulldog balloon there.
Goodness, Connor Mackey. So we were watching kind of a sparring match, and now the haymakers are being thrown both sides. Mackey's got that one up and good. 21-16. 21 points in about 2.5 minutes.
That's frustrating.
Yes, that's a good word for it.
Coach A's not happy here at the 50.
I mean, I thought they had him down a couple different times at the 40.
Yeah, just some arm tackling, and guys got hands on him, should have brought him down, and just didn't.
Well, they've been squib kicking, so we'll have a short field. And
Plenty
Pierce he got 3 timeouts left.
3 flawless design, uplifting tree service timeouts. Goodness gracious,
I wouldn't be
shock.
surprised if Oakwood did something a little pooch, try to recover it, or maybe an onside, just something. We seem to be having a conversation over there at minute 10.
I mean, if you onside kick and we get it at the 50, it's only like 10 yards
And they
difference.
haven't been kicking real deep anyways.
That's what I'm saying. Lowry picked it up at the 38 and ran over some kid at the 40 last time.
I mean, just
wow. Buzz in the crowd after the last 2.5 minutes of football.
Let's see what he does here.
Same thing. Lowry skips off of him. Charlie jumps on it, and it's going to be about the 30-yard line. So Lane had to recover.
But still, give Coach Pierce 3 timeouts. He can do a lot. Be curious.
You know, the play we haven't run yet that we usually do in these situations is that screen, that middle screen. So look for that play maybe here, depending on how this goes early. Oakwood has 2 timeouts, MU all 3. 1:06 to go.
got the similar formation.
Motion, hand up the middle. That's Lowry. He's got 6. 1 minute to go. Coach Pierce maybe just letting this run out with the lead, knowing that they get the football to start the 3rd. Yep, they're not even looking to go fast.
Going with the lead. Get the ball, start the second half.
Could be a little form of trickery,
But
though.
I could see him
baiting.
Yeah, Mayfield's gonna see one more throw up top.
It is
here.
right here.
35 seconds. Motion. That's Lane, just short of a first down. 25 seconds to go on the .Gin scoreboard. And we've got a stoppage.
His headset's off.
First down, Dogs. And that will be the last
Yeah, he's going
play
to let this run out. His headset's off.
of the half. So the Dogs are going to go into the halftime leading 21-16.
And that will bring up the end of the first half of football this evening.
Very entertaining football game here.
Crazy
Memorial
last,
Stadium.
5 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay with us for the Crest Wealth halftime show, where Coach Grudich will interview 3 prominent girls coaches.
I see Galentine.
Yep, Coach G's on his way out. I'll give him mine.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to need your headphones there, Russell. And
here's Coach G.
Coach Galentine. And then got it. Last guy up gets the headphones and the mic. Got Dr. B in the house. Come on over, Dr. B.
Ready for me now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're always ready for you, Dr. B.
Line of people.
And then waiting on Phillips. Did you see Philip Broomball anywhere? He was supposed to.
I did not.
Well, then maybe it's just you two. Just you two got to carry the show. All right. I'm going to give.
I'm going to stand up.
I'm going to give. You can sit down if you want.
That's okay.
All right. Well, we'll add Philip if he shows up. All right, so I have Mr. Eric Galentine here with us, girls golf coach. And how many years? How many years you been coaching golf?
This is my 8th year total, and their 2nd year with the girls.
Right, 2nd year girls program, and then we got Sean Brown, head girls coach. How many years you been coaching girls soccer?
I've been 12 years.
12 years.
Hard to believe.
And 4th year as head coach?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So why don't you tell us a little bit, Eric, you can go first. Just tell us a little bit about your team, the makeup of your team this year.
This is the 2nd year with our program. I have 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen.
Oh, okay. So you're young.
Very young.
And how's the season started out for you so far?
We're doing really well this year. We're 6-1 in league. We had our first loss last night. We're 7-2 overall. Complete turnaround from last year, being a brand new program and not knowing what to expect and things like that. But the girls have just made tremendous strides in their abilities, and just the work ethic is out of this world.
Very good. All right, Dr. B.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the team, and then we can get into the season a little bit.
Yeah, we're a little bit young also. I mean, not too young. We have a big junior class. But we lost a lot of experience last year.
Yeah.
We didn't lose a lot of seniors, but those seniors had a lot of playing experience. I think between 4 of them, they had 15 years of varsity starting time.
Okay.
So we're still trying to get it together a little bit. We're currently, I believe, 1-3-1. A couple of those games I think we should have won, so we should really be about 2-2-1, I think, or 3-2 or something like that. But we're getting it together. I think we have a young team. A lot of them, since we have lost that experience, say Ava Berber last year, who's kind of commander of the team, some girls need to step up and kind of learn how to play without her.
Right.
And it's just going to take some time.
And it's tough when you got somebody that's been around for 4 years to kind of fill that void, leadership-wise and just on the field-wise. So, Eric, what's who's the big competition this year in the conference?
Riverside, they're always there. They have the 2-time player of the year on their team. So.
Oh, and she's still there?
She's still there. She's a junior.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, and then she's tremendous, and she's a good girl too, which makes it even better. And it's more fun when we go play them. And then Bethel as well. They're 2nd place in the league.
What's their record in the league?
They are 6-2. We're 7-1.
Oh, okay.
And Riverside is 5-3.
Okay, so all 3 of you guys are right there. Gotcha. And then how many league matches do you have left to play?
We still have 3 left. We have Miami East coming up this week, and then we have Covington the week after, and then Lehman Catholic. We play them the Friday of our league tournament. They don't have a home course, so they came here to play us at our home match, and then we play them during the league tournament.
Oh, and that counts as how you do against them.
As our league match, and it also counts towards the tournament as well.
Gotcha. And Dr. B, so what's the so you have a game tomorrow?
Yes.
Here at what time? We were debating this.
10 a.m. It was supposed to be with JV. If we had a JV team, it would have been JV 10, us at 11:15. But without a JV team, we're playing at 10.
At 10. So Burner was right. I said 11. I said you played 11. Burner said 10. So you play West Lib tomorrow, and then what's the conference looking like this year? Who's tops in the conference this year?
It's kind of early to know that for sure. I mean, Lehman lost Eva Dexter last year, so there's a lot of scoring with them. So they seem to have stepped down a little bit, but they're coached by a great guy that knows what he's doing. So I think they're going to be fine. I think Bethel was down last year a little bit, but they're up, and believe they're undefeated right now in the league. And I'm not sure about Miami East, to be honest, but they're usually typically pretty solid also. So usually that's one of the tough things being in the Three Rivers Conference, that all the teams we don't have a lot of teams, but the teams that are in it are pretty tough competition.
Right. So no one's really stood out necessarily just yet.
Maybe Bethel right now.
Right.
Early, but Bethel right now, I think.
So what's your next couple weeks look like with the girls?
So we have a lot of games coming up this week. So we have West Lib up tomorrow. We have Eaton on Tuesday. the Eaton games away, Miami East away on Thursday, and then Northmont next Saturday away. That's going to be a tough game.
So you're at Northmont.
Yeah, and then we get those 3 away games left, and we have the last 8 games are 6 home games and 2 away games. So it'll be pretty nice to end the season with a lot of home games.
Yeah, and then Eric, so where's the conference tournament this year?
It'll be at Sugar Isle in New Carlisle. It's Bethel's home course. It rotates every year from course to course. So we played there last night. We played really well. Came up a little bit short. So they got some experience playing. We played the backside. Normally we always play the front. But
what will you play for the tournament?
The 18 holes.
Oh, you play 18.
We play the whole thing.
So tell everybody how it works, because to win the league in golf is a little different. So how's the formula work for the league?
It is. We're the only one that have a league championship. So we have our regular season schedule. So we have 10 matches, home and away with all the other 5 schools. And then the league tournament counts as actually another 2 9-hole matches against everybody else.
Oh, okay.
So we end up with 20 total matches. So
gotcha.
you could be undefeated going through league, but then you still get the league tournament, and you still have to play those other 5 teams.
Yeah, so just because you're first, second, whatever, and doesn't mean anything when you get into the tournament. You still got to play well in the tournament. That sounds really complicated and math involved.
It does.
with all that. So you play 2 more, and then so is it basically it's like half your season. Half your season is the tournament.
Correct. Wow. Yeah, regular season counts for half of it, and then a 1-day 18-hole tournament counts for the other half of it.
Okay. All right. And then will you go over to Sugar Isle and play like before the tournament, or will you not have time to do that?
We'll try. Our week leading up to that is pretty light. We have a match on Monday, and then we have nothing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, okay. So you guys can get over and hit 9 at least.
Try to go over maybe after school, one of those 3 days, or maybe go over Saturday before and play.
Right.
And get them out and let them play all 18 holes to see, because they haven't played it since last year.
Right.
So
that's probably a pretty big advantage for Bethel this year, having the.
It is. It is. They know, just like us playing it at Homestead, our home course. We know the ins and outs. We know where you can hit it, where you can't hit it, and where you can get in trouble and not. And so when you only play a course once a year, the girls have been really good about going over and trying to play the weekend before we have a match somewhere else. Since we are very new, and the girls have been playing for 2 years, they don't know all the courses.
Right.
They don't have them memorized. So we have 3 or 4 of our 6 will go play.
So and tell everybody what's the rules for coaching your players during a golf match?
For me personally, I can talk to them anytime I want.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to wait a hole or be a hole behind.
It used to be that way. But the coaches now, we can talk to them throughout the entire round.
But do you have to talk to them at a certain place, or can you just walk up at any point?
Any point I can walk up to them. The only thing I cannot help them do, I can't help them read greens.
Okay.
So I can't tell them, hey, this is going to break right or left, or but I can help them all the way to that point.
Can you help them with club selection?
I can.
Okay.
So.
Do you do that much, or do you just kind of
not with club selection, because they know their clubs better than I know their clubs for them. So, but I will, hey, you're in trouble here, or trouble's left, trouble's right. Let's think about maybe doing this or doing that.
Okay.
Let's make a good shot here. Let's not try to be a hero and try to play a Brett Barnes shot, through the trees and think we're Superman. So I can do that with them. Parents are not allowed. So parents aren't supposed to speak to them at all. They can help them find a ball or something like that, but as far as coaching or helping, they're not supposed to do anything like that. Which during the league, it's not regular season. It's not that bad. Once we get to league tournament, once we get to sectional tournament, and then we have to make sure that the parents stay away from them. And even sectional tournament used to be the coaches couldn't even do anything.
Right.
But now we're allowed to.
Okay. So how often? So do you just stay? Like how do because you have different girls on different holes, right?
Right. During a league match, a regular season match, they play in foursomes. So our number 1 and number 2 play with the other schools 1 and 2, and then the 3 and 4s and 5s and 6s.
So will you follow one group or stay at a hole, or?
I try. The girls are so young. I try to bounce around as much as I can and see them as often as I can. If they were a veteran crew, then I could sit between hole 3 and 4 and watch them come through and help
see how they're doing.
That. But with them being so young and I'll get messages from parents, hey, they need you here. So a lot of times it feels like I'm a yo-yo and I'm going back and forth constantly. burn up a lot of gas in the golf carts.
That's
Okay.
what I was going to ask if you get a golf cart to do all that.
Yeah. We're allowed to be in golf carts, so we can go everywhere that we need to be.
Right.
But we also have water and Gatorade and things for them.
Right.
Especially, like you guys know, it's a fall sport.
Right.
We have 90-degree days and we have 50-degree days.
Right. So, Dr. B, why don't you tell everybody what's your summer schedule like? What are some of the things that you do, what the girls do soccer-wise over the summer?
A lot of it I obviously learned from you, from helping you for 8 years. But typically what we do at the end of the school year, we'll give them a couple, 3 weeks off, let them just kind of re-energize. And then we do open fields pretty much through June. We're competing against basketball also has their preseason stuff then also, so we don't get all the girls there. And then once July rolls around is when we start doing the preseason tournaments and we having a little bit more practices. They've made some changes in terms of the number of mandatory practices or the training sessions that you can have preseason, and you can have 18 of them now, which is quite a few actually.
Right.
So let's say this year we played in 2 tournaments. We tried to play in the third one. We couldn't get the numbers. And then ideally what we do is go to a college camp also. We did that 2 years ago in the summer, and that was a lot of fun. I think the girls enjoyed that. Couldn't get the numbers to do it this year, so we didn't do it this year. But so we try to fit that into July also. So July is really a pretty busy month.
Packed. Mm-hmm. And it's I always feel bad for the kids in the summer because if you're the basketball coach, you want your players there. Absolutely. And you're the soccer coach and you want your players there, and if you're the golf coach, you want kids out. So sometimes kids get tugged in a couple of different directions.
And to be honest, I used to be more like I want the kids there in June, but then I started realizing that the basketball does not get preseason like we do.
Right.
So pretty much soccer ends and it goes straight into basketball. So now I kind of appreciate and understand a little bit more why basketball needs that month of June to do their preseason stuff, because they don't get it like we do.
Right. That's always a tug.
Yeah.
So, Dr. B, why don't you tell everybody how the tournament has changed, because the OHSAA revamped the tournament this year?
Yes, they have different. We have 5 divisions now instead of 3 divisions. We were Division 3 last year. We are Division 4 this year. We're just 5 above being in Division 5, and so now there's a lot more. What they do, I believe was it 32 teams? I believe in Division 1, 32 in Division 2, and then they split the rest of the schools up across Division 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
So it really helps the bigger schools in terms of having their own brackets and stuff now. And we'll have a few. We'll have obviously a little bit fewer than typical. I can't remember how many we have this year, but in our district we have 24 teams, I think, in the North Division. One of the teams in the North Division this year is Waynesville, which is always kind of fun, even though they're so far south. So they always have that little balancing thing to try to make the numbers work.
Right.
So that's going to be tough to have them in our side of the bracket this year, but we got to get there first.
Waynesville's D4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So soccer went from 3 divisions to 5 divisions, and basketball, I believe, is 7 divisions.
Yeah,
I think
so.
basketball is like football now. They're all the team sports went to the more divisions, but I think golf is still.
Golf is still 3.
3 divisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're Division 2.
We're 2.
Yeah.
Are we close to 3 at all?
I'm not sure what the numbers are.
Oh, okay.
I know with the number of girls golf teams across the state, it hasn't really changed.
Okay.
We added 1 to it last year,
right.
but it changes from year to year. But it never really fluctuates a whole lot. But you may have a school add a team and school drop out a team.
Yeah, because I know in soccer, we're either the smallest D2 in Ohio or we're a big D3.
Right.
I mean, the one year when I was coaching girls soccer, we were the smallest D2 in Ohio for 4 years in a row. Yeah. That was fun. We were the cut scorer for 4 years. Thank you very much.
And when we were put in Division 4, the first thing I do is always look at the other teams in Division 4. And I don't think this year it matters that much whether we're in D5 or D4. I mean, obviously in D5 you get the schools like Summit and Country Day.
Right. You get all the private schools.
The smaller but really good private schools. So we don't quite get that in the Division 4.
Okay, so it's mostly public schools in 4?
Mostly. I mean, you still obviously have some of the private schools, but some of the schools in the D4 are not quite like the level that they are in the D5, some of them at least.
So, Eric, how much time you got left in the season?
We only have 2 weeks left.
Okay.
So our season league tournament is on the 20th, homecoming weekend.
Awesome. Just what you want.
It is a great day.
Just what you want.
The girls and boys will play golf all day and then come to a football game that night. And we'll get back just in time. We'll probably get back around 4:30 that afternoon.
Oh, so it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Okay.
Friday the 20th.
That's good. I thought it was Saturday when the dance was. I'm like, they're going to be focused.
No.
Okay, good. So you play Friday. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I think we started either 8 or 8:30 in the morning.
Right.
So, but it's they hand out all the league awards and do everything that day. So it's a long day. It turns into an 8, 9, 10-hour day for the boys and girls both. And then we get back just enough time for the
parade,
the parade, and then the cheerleaders and the band members and things to get ready to be in the parade.
So I was going to ask you. So how many of your girls do multiple things?
I have 3 this year. I have 2 that are in band, and I have 1 that is a cheerleader. Oh, I'm sorry, I have 4. I forgot Dr. B standing right next to me, and I forgot I have a soccer player. 4 of my 6 do multiple things, and I think he runs into the same thing that I learned last year, because it's not that prevalent with the boys' sports, but the girls, we have so many girls' sports in the fall. Right. And if you want to have multiple programs, you have to have girls that play or do different things, between cheerleading and soccer and band and cross country. Last year I had 2 cross country runners.
Yeah. How many girls do you have doing other stuff?
I have 1 cross country and then 1 golf.
1 golf, 1 cross country. Gotcha.
And I don't think it's that bad for a program that has, I don't know how many kids you have, 18, 20, 24 kids. We have 6.
Right. So if you're missing one, it's...
If I'm missing one, it hurts because all 6 play, and you count the 4 best scores.
Right.
So I know I spoke to the cheerleading advisor the other day about one of my girls that's a cheerleader, about making sure that she's able to make it there to cheer practice and things, even though they only have games on Friday nights, but she still needs to be there to learn her things.
Right.
And same thing with band members. My 2 that they missed their Tuesday, Thursday rehearsal this week because we had matches Tuesday and Thursday.
Right.
So trying to play nice with the other programs and things to make sure that the girls still
and it's hard as a coach because you want them there all the time. Right. But you got to have to understand, and it's tough on the kid because the kid wants to make the coach happy, and it puts them in a tight spot sometimes.
Absolutely.
So it's good when the coaches can work together and make it work out and not put the kid in the middle. So that's good. So Dr. B, when does your season wrap up? Tournament usually starts second week of October?
Yeah, second week in October. I think they changed it recently because I swear when you were the head coach that we always had that the regular season end, we have a week off, and then the tournament starts. But last year it was not that way. The regular season ended, and then that next week we started tournaments.
Well, I think it just depends on how you did your schedule.
Yeah.
You could have played your last game Saturday and had a tournament game Tuesday if your schedule worked out that way. Just depended.
Yeah, so our tournament will start in the middle of October.
Okay. So, but you still got a lot of time to play.
Yep.
And that's the great thing about golf is our season's done halfway through the football schedule.
Yeah.
And then girls soccer, because our state final has to be done by the second week of October because it gets too cold.
Right.
And then you have leaves coming down and everything else, so it makes it almost impossible,
to golf. Right.
So our sectional tournament's the 25th, and then it goes 1 week of sectionals and then districts and then state semis and finals.
Right.
So it's over within 2.5, 3 weeks. Wow.
So your league meets on that Friday, and then that next week you have where's sectionals at?
We play at Stillwater Valley in Versailles.
Okay.
And that will be on Wednesday.
So you'll go Friday, Wednesday.
Yep. And then if we advance from there, we would play the next week. But obviously a second-year program. We'll see.
We'll see. You never know.
We'll be better this year than we were last year.
Yeah. And then Dr. B, so you're just really getting started this season. Yeah,
we are 5 games in, and we play 17 games, so we still have 12 games left in the tournament. And that's one thing I like about soccer, too, is that you always have the regular season. You want to do well, you want to win your league, but you can always strive. If you're struggling a little bit, striving to get better, so you can have a good tournament.
Have a good run the tournament.
You have 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's always fun to win tournament games. So, well, hey, we're about out of time here. I appreciate you guys stopping up and chit-chatting with us and letting everybody know about your programs a little bit. And good luck with the girls. Get a league title, and good luck tomorrow, Dr. B, and this year. And get one tomorrow against West Lib and get on a roll.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'm hoping for it.
Get that first one and get on that roll.
Yep,
so,
absolutely.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys stopping up.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right,
Coach.
Yep. Yep. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we got to get this right.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
Coach Berner coming back from his. Did you get your socks back on, or did you not wear any socks so you don't have to save yourself some time? Get your stats figured out.
I do.
Oh, Dr. B.
There you go.
It's like getting into a car after Shaq drove.
Big thanks to Dr. B and Eric for coming up and chit-chatting about their programs. That was fun.
Yeah. Didn't hear any of it, but I'm sure it was good. Okay.
So what do you got? What do you got for us, Burner?
Well, fairly even. Although the Dogs, obviously in the passing game, have a couple big plays have been the beneficiaries. Let's start with Oakwood, though. They got 22 carries on the ground for 99 yards. Their leading carrier is number 21. Name 21.
Yep. I got it.
I'm sorry.
I got it.
Dinkler.
Carson Dinkler.
Yeah, Dinkler. 9 carries, 63 yards. Their leading receiver is number 20.
Jackson Toby.
It's 2 catches for 20 yards.
He's their leading receiver on the season.
And then passing-wise, they've only thrown it 8 times. They're 4 for 8 for 30 yards. So not what we saw out of them the first 2 games.
Yeah, first 2 games, he's averaging 25 attempts a game.
They've been penalized 3 times for 35 yards for a total of 30 plays, 129 yards. Over to the Dogs. Dogs, 14 carries, 63 yards. Lowry and Lane are leading carriers. Lowry with 4 carries for 26 yards. Lane, 5 carries for 24 yards. Receiving, it's been Mayfield, 3 catches for 93 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
Nice.
Passing, here's the quiet stat buster here. Kimmel, 6 for 8, 174 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, having a night, dude.
Yep.
And, of course, these are unofficial, but that's a pretty good first half and pretty efficient and big numbers. Penalty-wise, we were penalized 3 times for 35 yards as well. We ran 22 total plays for, I added this wrong, 237 yards for the Dogs. So, pretty even. No turnovers.
Which is surprising.
Yep, exactly.
Which hurts the flawless design turnover advertisement a little bit. But I'll bring it up now.
I say, but you brought it up, so.
So good first half for both teams. A lot of things to build on, a lot of things to work on. And now we're going to see what adjustments happen to start the second half.
They're like 250 yards almost, you said? 500, almost to a 500 pace. MU, 237.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty
That's a
good.
big day.
Yeah,
Yep.
and 3 touchdowns, We've had 5 drives. I mean, 6 if you count that last one. But good stuff. Coach Grudage, I don't know if you've got any scores from around the area. You typically do that. He is off the reservation right now. His headset's off.
Just heard from Jen Broombaugh, if you're interested, as to why Philip didn't make it.
Yeah, why wasn't Philip? Well, that's okay.
It's a classic. He is gutting his new house and forgot.
What?
Yeah, there's a picture.
Yeah, I don't care. All right.
Thanks, Jen.
And by the way, we have somebody from the Caribbean watching the game.
Wow, we're international.
Yes, Lowry.
Is that international?
What was her first name?
Oh, it's oh my gosh,
Something Lowry.
Kelly.
Kelly.
It's Kelly West. Kelly Lowry.
Oh, okay.
It's Seth's mom.
Gotcha. Seth's mom. Okay.
Hi, Kelly.
Kelly, sitting in the Caribbean watching the game.
I'm sure it's terrible where you're at
I'm
right
sure you
now.
wish you were here instead of sitting in the
The
Caribbean.
weather is exactly the same right now.
Yeah, it's cold out there. I mean, I went down and got something to drink. I went, man, it's cold. Hey, we're ready for action, though. Second half, 21-16. This is exciting. Hall of Famer Dave Fine right below us. Uh-oh, little onside squibber.
Charlie's going to keep going, gets himself out to about the 47.
Charlie Lane, good field position for the Dogs.
You guys keep showing these texts to each other. I feel like I'm being left
No,
out.
somebody just gave us a little suggestion. That's all.
Little critique.
We got Brownie out there. Brownie's,
Tell Burner to quit talking. That's why you're not showing it
Pretty
to me.
much.
No, Brownie's just keeping us sharp.
They just want another Burner trivia question is what I heard.
Yeah,
No, we don't need any
I'm
of
excited
those.
for the first burner trivia
We don't
question.
need any of
That's our
those.
next trivia question. Is the burner one?
Oh my gosh.
Mayfield, little jet. He's got 10 and a first
That's
down.
Yep, we'll take that.
Yeah, he took a shot there.
did.
He
He's
fell.
feeling
He
it.
fell. I think the guy fell on top of him.
And
I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Mayfield is down.
because the guy.
He tried to come to the sideline, took about 4 steps and fell.
Yeah, the guy. Mayfield fell flat, and the guy just fell right on top of him.
I don't think it has anything to do with his.
No, I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Which if you ever had that done,
oh, it's awful.
It sucks.
Hey,
yeah.
Check any scores?
No, but I will. That's a great idea.
11:47 on the scoreboard.
And I don't know why we don't have. Need to.
Yeah, it's not his hand. He just grabbed water. Yeah. His VO2 max is pretty high. I'm sure he can just respond.
He's going to be fine.
He'll be fine. So he's out for a play. First down and 10. All the way into Oakwood territory after one play. 42-yard line. 2 split right. Kimmel's going to turn and hand it to Lowry, who's going to bust through the line and spin
run.
forward.
He's run the ball good tonight.
Yep.
Mayfield back in the game. 8 yards for Seth. Second down and 2.
By the way, Northmont and Winthrop are 7-7 in the third quarter, and Coach Winchester's son was a kicker at Northmont, got inducted in the Hall of Fame today.
That's awesome.
He put his 50-yarder on Facebook.
Yep.
He smoked that
Yeah,
thing.
he did. Yeah, he
did.
did.
He could have went for 55, 56, easy.
Stone split right. Fake to Mayfield. Lowry with a hole, and he's got a first down to the 30-yard line.
Couple interesting scores here. Bellbrook 9, Valley View 0 at halftime. But listen, here's a game would be great to be at. Versailles 10, Delphus St. John's 7.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yep.
Delphus and Versailles. Coldwater is barely beating Fort Recovery.
Little action tonight.
41-0.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can pencil them in to go a little ways
pretty
this
good.
year.
Carlisle is beating Northridge 14-8 at halftime.
Interesting score because East beat Carlisle last week in a shootout.
Mayfield split with Stone. Looks to throw. Throws it sideline. Carson's got it. And he's down to the 20, to the 15. Hold on to it. Make it down at the 17, and he's hit the Sundown Tan red zone.
So we have Riverside playing Cathedral Prep out of Erie, Pennsylvania for some reason, and they're up 14-13 a half.
10-11 on the stadium clock running. First down and 10. Dogs moving it again down to the 19-yard line.
I feel like that was somewhat of a busted play again because White kind of came out, went, I'm not supposed to, and made something happen. Is that a really poised game? Lions giving him good time to throw.
Yeah, he hasn't been touched. Play clock's at 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Snap.
boy. I think Charlie may have moved, but they didn't get him.
And
we got away with
Charlie
one there.
Lane got about a yard. Second down and 9.
We have the Maurice Douglas Bowl, Trotwood 7, Springfield 7.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting score.
Yeah. Troy Christian Meadowdale, I got 0-0. Tips all over Greenville. Butler's beating Troy 14-7 in the third.
That could really put them in the driver's seat until they play tip.
Second and 9. Way out left is Stone. Mayfield.
Get it. Oh, there's two guys.
Two guys blocking. 10, 5, turns it up, and it is a Milton-Union touchdown. 9:02 to go in the quarter on the Doc Ginn scoreboard. Puts 6 up, and it's 27-16.
Well-designed play.
And
split Stone way out. Create a huge green space there. And then you've got 2 lead blockers with look like Johns and maybe Lane to block one guy. And they don't even have to touch him. They just got to get in his way to let Mayfield
let him think.
Yep.
Mayfield was
operations good, and the kick is up and good, and it's 28-16.
Mayfield nice and patient there, waiting on the block. Here's Minster 21, Anna 7 halftime.
Oh.
Which is should be a huge game because Anna's supposed to be really good.
Pick was up on Stebbins 10-7. Urbana's beating Bethel 21-0 in the second quarter. Bethel's undefeated, aren't they? Wasn't Bethel? Or no, they were 1-1, I think.
Yeah, they lost to Greenon.
Marion Local 20, St. Henry 3 in the third.
That's close. I mean,
yeah. Fort Laramie 14, Covington 7. Halftime, Covington's 2-0.
They're playing really good football.
Yeah, they've really turned it around.
and if Marion Local wins tonight, that's their 51st straight win.
I was going to say that's unbelievable.
It's pretty good.
Greenview, who we scrimmaged, is beating West Lib 14-7 at half.
How do you handle this kickoff, guys, after the last without that kickoff return, this thing's out of hand.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You got to be really careful.
I think that's what we got to tell our guys. Like, we're one play away. This has got to be experienced and
kick the space this time.
I think the first thing is don't kick it to that kid.
Beautifully done that time.
Good. Was well executed.
Chase Hammond dropped it on the 25, and that's where they're going to start.
The Oakwood football first and 10.
9:01, Doc Ginn scoreboard, 28-16. Dogs have scored 4 times in 7 possessions.
See the adjustment here that Coach Hayes made with his defense. We've always been a team that comes out of the half that feels like we mentally have an edge on what to do against these guys.
It's a wildcat formation with Jackson Toby. Motion. Overload, and they're going to run this way. And Toby's going to get
Good
3.
Job there by Ian
Coffey.
Kept his inside shoulder leverage. Outside shoulder was free, drove right through him. And
then Lowry cleaned it up. He got 3, 2nd and 7.
So this looks like the run. This is going to be their run sequence.
Lutz comes back from the sideline.
Back in the spread. He's under center.
Confusion reigns. Play clock at 3, and they're going to have to call timeout. So Oakwood's confused. It's a flawless designed, an uplifting tree service timeout.
All right, here we go. Yes, it is time. Everyone's been excited and waiting for it, waiting with bated breath for the Rusty Burner trivia question. Question number 1. Who was the receiver who caught the first pass completion of Rusty Burner's career?
Pass complete. Okay, Rusty Burner. What year were you?
Well, I only threw to 2 guys, so.
Okay, so who was it and what was the game?
I'm going to go with Jacob Holsinger.
Okay.
Against Vandalia Butler.
You would be wrong on both occasions.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, then it's Joe Creech against Northmont.
Again, wrong on both.
No, I got it. Oh my gosh,
he's got it.
It's Stebbins.
Yep.
Dayton Stebbins and Mark Jones.
Yep, you are correcting me.
And hold on, it was a fake punt.
I
was the punter. It was the best play we were in all year. That was an 0-10 team.
That's our 0-10 team.
It was an amazing play.
And it took you 3 guesses.
I'll tell you here in a minute. Well, I was thinking about me as a quarterback.
Oh, gotcha.
Lutz. That's Morgan.
Yep. October 14th, 1994 versus Stebbins.
Wow.
Well played.
3rd down and 1. 8:01 and counting. Timeout. We've got officials that are going to have a discussion.
Tell us your story, Russell.
So we run a fake punt. I'm the punter, but I was also the backup quarterback. So I would catch, and I would just turn and throw it as high as I could and about 10 to 15 yards deep. And then everybody starts yelling, Peter, Peter, because for those of you non-football people, when it's a short punt, that's what you yell to get away from it. So what do all the Stebbins guys do? They get away from it. Right? And then Mark Jones sneaks right in and catches it and takes off.
They score?
No, we got the first down.
Oh.
But we ran it against Stebbins, who had 3 Division I players on that team.
Is that when what was the running back?
Jamal Robertson,
yes, Jamal
who played for the 49ers.
Yeah, he went to Higher Northern and then ended up going.
He actually committed to Georgia, was a Prop 48, disappeared for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden he's playing Division III college football at Ohio Northern. So if you go to Northern now, he's like the greatest player ever there because he was an NFL quality kid.
Right. If you missed what happened there, they called timeout, brought 12 men into the huddle, ran the play with 12 people. That's a 15-yard penalty. So now it's second and 20.
So you can't do that?
Okay.
Unbelievable. Off the timeout, no less. These officials are somewhat confused.
Now what are we doing?
They also had a guy named Nick Lomash, who was a middle linebacker, went to OU. And then Riz Buckman was
he was another running back.
He was unbelievable. They put him everywhere.
I remember him too.
And I think he went to OU or maybe another MAC school.
But he was a D1 running back too.
We called Jamal, give me the ball, Jamal. He's the first guy I ever tried to tackle in a varsity game.
How'd that go?
Awful.
Yeah.
Ironically, it was a perfect tackle, and I wrapped, and he was there, and then all of a sudden I'm on my knees, I'm looking, and he's 20 yards downfield walking in the end zone.
Coach Lane's questioning the call, but it's 2nd and a mile here. And it's a deep throw. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Carson Stone.
Yes, sir.
Pass intended for Woosty. And
Good.
it's pronounced Woosty.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
I ran into an Oakwood guy, and he said it's Woosty.
Woosty. Okay. Coach Barnes and I were having a discussion about how to pronounce that name before the broadcast. Stone's had a good night tonight.
Yeah,
He's had a nice game.
Yep.
3rd and 20. 7:32 to go, third quarter. And Oakwood's on the ropes a little bit here. They need to get some yards, or they're going to have to give it back to the Dogs. It's a quarterback keep on 3rd and 20. Wow. And they get nothing.
Have they punted tonight?
They did one. The kid made a great play. It was a high snap.
It was a first
Oh,
possession.
yeah, that's
And
right.
we got
that's
it
right.
down to
That's
the
right.
4.
That's right.
And then we went 96 yards.
That's right.
So the Dogs have scored 4 out of 7 possessions, but one was right before the half, and they did not try to score.
Right.
So it's really 4 out of 6. Mayfield planted at the 50.
Are they going to kick to him? Because I wouldn't.
Whoa, it's high again, but he's got it.
Yeah.
And it's a low line drive. It's going to hit about the 40, 45-yard line. Mayfield picks it up at the 49. Makes a man miss.
Boy.
He's to the 40. He's to the 35. Makes a man miss. To the 25. And all the way to the 21.
Oh, boy.
Did I mention I wouldn't kick to him?
And the Dogs look to put a nail into the coffin as they are now in the sundown tan red zone.
I would do exactly what they used to do with Blake. The coach, the other team's coach would get on the sideline and stand somewhere and raise his hand, and the kid would pump the ball to that coach
Right
on
to
the
the
sideline.
coach. Dogs looking to add another touchdown. 6:40 to go in the third quarter. And a jump off sides.
Now, so back to that Stebbins team.
How far did they go?
9-1 and did not get in the playoffs.
Oh.
That was back when 4 went.
Yeah.
They were a big school in the SRC, and their only loss was to Versailles, who was in the midst of their 54-game win streak.
Right.
So those were the top 2 teams in that league that year. And then you had, Tip City. I mean, you just want to talk about really good football.
They got blitz. They pitched to Lowry, and he's going to get down to about the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 8. Everybody makes the playoffs now. It seems a lot different, isn't it?
Yeah, back then there were really good teams that didn't get in the playoffs.
You could lose 1 or 2 games and not
and
make
it used to be a huge deal.
Yeah.
To get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
My sophomore year, we won 3 games, and even in the 8-team system, we would have got in.
Yeah.
Kimmel under center.
Oh, read that one.
Big time play that time by number 76.
I'm not saying not that it's not a big deal still getting the playoffs. It still obviously is, but it was so much tougher back then.
Loss of 3 back to the 11. It's 3rd down and 5. And 6:10 to go on the Dock-In scoreboard. Clock running.
I coached at Lebanon. We had a couple 9-1 teams that didn't get in.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't.
And they were good football
teams.
teams.
That happened. Yeah, that wasn't unusual. That happened to a lot of people.
Play clock at 5, 4. Kimmel. Fumbled snap, and he's just going to cover it. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 6 from the 12.
And that's not a great angle for a right-footed kicker. Is he going to kick it or is he going to go for it?
He's going to go for it.
Yeah.
He's going to bury him.
He's going to run the same play that I think he was going to run right there.
You know, I really thought after COVID, that the state would go 9-game season and everybody's in the playoffs. Your 10th game was your first-round playoff game, just from a money standpoint.
Well, the state, they're not really worried about money, so.
Timeout, Milton-Union, an uplifting tree service timeout.
Any good college games on today or tomorrow?
Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan, Texas.
But wait, let me do one more trivia question. Not the rusty one. We're going to save that for the fourth quarter.
Please.
So another kicking question. On the other hand, who was the first MU soccer team recruit to kick an extra point for the Bulldogs?
Ryan Allen.
Correct. Because Ryan played for me, and I was a little leery just because he was like my best player. He's a really good center mid, really good soccer player. But yeah, Ryan Allen versus extra point versus Arcanum.
Were you going to guess Mitch Evans?
I didn't. I don't know.
I don't know if you knew this, but Mitch did not play soccer, although he probably would have been all-state.
He probably could have.
Yeah, probably would have been all-state soccer player too.
Yeah.
Or at least goal. Can you imagine him in the goal?
No. He'd be unstoppable.
It'd be like having 4 people in there.
I've got a burner trivia question sent to me by a loyal fan.
Okay.
We'll have to use that one a little bit later.
All right. This is getting out of control.
It's 4th down. Dogs had a chance to really seal the deal here.
There he is. He's got
Kimmel
him.
looks. He throws over the top. It's caught and dropped. I don't think that was for Mayfield.
Yeah,
I think it was for Johns.
I do too.
Oh, he was wide open.
Yeah.
He had them both. Peyton was running a little bit of a drag, and I think he floated a little bit too deep.
That got a little bit messy and congested, and the Dogs turn it over on downs. Man, a big opportunity inside the red zone to really make it a tough
It's
night
probably
for
because
Oakwood.
Mayfield's too fast. He wasn't supposed to be able to get there that quick.
It's pretty accurate.
Johns was so open there. Just underthrown a tid. 5'11" and counting here. Lutz. He's got it. And a cutback.
Nice
Right.
hit.
Schuler.
Into Schuler.
There we go. There's our Wagner Paving big hit of the second half. Schuler meets him right in the gap and smacks him.
Got a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Who was that on the carry? Oh, gave him 2? Okay.
Nice hit by Schuler.
Who was that on the carry you guys have?
Not sure.
Okay.
I saw Schuler smother him.
Second and 9, 4:35 counting. Lutz looking to throw. Little screen to the right. Toby.
Tell you what, we are.
Man, looks like it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, it looks pretty. No.
Just short. 3rd and 1. Kind of smothered him here in the third quarter, haven't we?
Yeah, we.
Did they burn 2 timeouts or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
We burned one as well.
Yeah.
So a big 3rd down here for Oakwood, who's trying to keep possession of the football. Down 12 with 3:55 to go. 3rd quarter. Full house backfield. Lutz under center. Second man through. He's got a first down and gets to the
I thought the ball came out.
26-yard line.
Yeah.
And he is hurt and is up. First down, Oakwood.
That's weird. Did you see where he was laying, and then when he got up, like where the ball was?
A little behind him. Is that how you saw it?
Like 2 yards. And they were yelling ball, so I wonder if maybe he was already down
Yeah.
in the ball. I don't know.
Again, power football here. Let's see what they do out of this formation.
Little counter.
Little inside counter right to
Yeah,
Will
right,
Johns. All over it. Loss of 1.
You know, a lot of times when you get a team that's going this misdirection, you just stay home. just gap responsibility. Don't play any games.
Second down for Oakwood.
Nice play by Will. Under 3.
I'm really impressed with Jason Strickland out here, too.
Jackson.
Jackson Strickland.
Yep, he's done a nice job.
Now they go spread. Trips to the right. Flanked. One man left. Lutz to pass. Going to go deep. And it's incomplete. Wow. A nice pass by Lutz that time, and Michael Woosty dropped it. Carson Stone on the coverage, and it's 3rd and 10.
Thought Stone got a hand. Stone, he didn't get a hand on it, did he? I thought he might.
I think he got into the vision.
Yeah.
He played good tonight.
All right, big 3rd down here for Oakwood.
Get some pressure on Lutz
I
here.
was just going to say that. We got to get a little more pressure on. We can't give him too much time. He throws a pretty good ball.
Same formation, and they flip the back to the other side.
They've put Toby out wide now.
Lutz looks to the sideline. Lowry blitzes from the bottom.
Screen or no?
Looking over the middle.
Oh, that might be a flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about as easy as you call them.
He did, yeah.
Now, is that a...
It's 15 yards.
Yeah,
and it'll
15
get to
yards.
the
Okay.
41.
I knew we talked about it was from the line of scrimmage, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, when we had a pass interference, we were like 18 yards.
Right.
So it was 3rd and 3. So a 1st down for Oakwood as they move forward. That's the 2nd time tonight that they were able to get a 1st down on a pass interference call. And the first one led to a touchdown. 2:29. 28-16. Coach Pierce is asking a question or two.
The thing was, we had that covered, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Lutz throws complete and
Good job by
immediately
Strickland.
swallowed by Strickland.
Nice tackle.
Yep.
Good open field tackle.
Yep.
Toby got 4, 2nd and 6.
You can play that cushion when you close that quick.
That's a freshman.
So 2 split right, 2 split left. Let's get some pressure on him, boys.
A-gap blitz. Throws over the top, and it is complete. Charlie Lane brings him down, but not till he gets to the 27-yard line.
Got a cramp.
Woosty. And Oakwood is on the move.
I think we got a cramp out here. Yeah, we got to get some pressure on him.
Simon Zank. Yeah.
All right.
Cramp. Hey, let me do mine first.
Okay, go ahead.
This is classic.
Oh, great.
Burner trivia question.
They just come out of the woodwork right now.
Colin, did Rusty ever see a completion that he threw over the line of scrimmage?
Hold on.
Oh, man, it's a pick on Russell.
Hold on.
That wasn't
Now
very
listen,
nice.
when you ask that question, the completion happened. Did I see it? No. And it didn't matter. It may have been the other team. So, yeah, no, I didn't see it, but they did happen. I only knew that because the huddle moved down the field.
Didn't you throw like 7 times that year anyway?
Yeah.
That's funny stuff.
Hey,
You're going to tell me who that was later?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
my
okay.
question I have is not mean.
That was classic. Oakwood driving. 27. Motion. Oh, boy. Big time problems, and he jumps on it at the 41, and they're going to lose 11 yards on the snap.
In my defense, we pocket passed a lot with me. Didn't roll me out as much as I would have liked. I would have loved to play in this gun,
In this era?
read. Oh, love this stuff.
106 and counting. 2nd and 21 after the bad snap.
RPO. Been fun.
Dogs look like they're going to rush 3. And
Another
another
bad.
low snap, but he picks it
That's
up.
a hold.
Thank
They
you.
got a hold.
He called it.
They're over the
Thank
middle.
you.
It's caught, but they're going to lose yardage.
And
there's
we got another flag. What are we going to get here?
What's the other flag?
It's up by the 30-yard line.
Oh, come on.
I didn't see it.
Looks like it's going to be offsetting.
Going to be a late hit.
I don't think it was a late hit.
No, it came in earlier than that,
I
guys.
mean, defensive holding.
Oh, they're going to move back. We've got 2 penalties. They're going to offset. Pass interference and holding, and they're going to replay the down. So 2nd down again from the 40. Quite the hold over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the question.
He tackled him.
There was nobody near the guy that caught the ball. So how was
It
it
had to be
passing?
somewhere else. It had to be somewhere else. Had to be.
But if it's not in the vicinity, is it still interference?
Yes.
It's not a catchable ball.
Rusty. You can't have people chucking people.
I
10
didn't
yards.
mean that, but what I'm saying is, if it's
Come
thrown
on.
over their head out of bounds, they deem it uncatchable. Does that make sense? The point I'm making?
No.
Okay. Now it's pick on Rusty.
No,
time.
it's not. It just
No. Listen to what I'm
it
saying.
happened over on the sideline. and
Correct.
It's 10 yards away, and you can't just knock a guy down on his route. That's interference.
So then it's illegal contact.
Sure.
Okay. Well, listen to what I'm saying. If you throw it 10 yards over a guy's head and they deem it uncatchable, right? We're that player, it's not a flag. Correct?
Right.
Okay. So if you throw it 20 yards on the other side of the field,
You still can't lay a guy out, though.
I'm not saying you lay a guy out, but is it pass interference or illegal or holding or
It's illegal
contact?
contact. It's
Okay.
illegal
So that's
contact.
why I'm asking,
I got
how
you.
is it pass interference?
I got you.
Okay.
3rd
Thank
and
you.
15.
Good job,
Lutz.
Jesse.
Pressure.
Oh,
Nice play defensively there.
Will about got that one.
Yep.
Will read it. It's 4th down and 15.
Good
and
pressure
that
by
is
Jesse.
the end of the 3rd quarter.
Jesse is really getting to their left side of the line.
He's giving that guy fits.
He's just bull rushing him.
So now you're Oakwood. This is a tough call. What are you going to do?
Bulldogs win that quarter 7-0.
Oh, you got to go for it.
I think so too.
Yeah, you probably do.
I mean, what's the benefit of pinning us if you can?
Right.
Bulldog. Stebbins trivia question. If you got to be my age or my dad's age to know who it is. What quarterback played here? Stebbins and then Ohio State.
What, say it again?
What quarterback played here?
Oh, it was
And then at Ohio State. You probably
his
know.
dad was a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, Bob Long.
Bob Long.
And then Bill.
Yep.
All right.
I knew that one. Yeah.
Would know that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm sure you heard that story a few times.
He was the who took over for him at Ohio State. It was
Rex Kern.
Rex Kern.
Because Bill twisted his ankle
Yeah.
playing a pickup game of basketball, and Woody said, don't do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit it anyway.
Yep.
Okay, here's a good trivia question. Are you ready?
Ready.
I'm going to save it. No, I'm going to save it because we're going to play.
It's ready to go. 4th
Yeah.
and 15.
But I got a good one.
If you missed that conversation, they were talking about a quarterback that had gone to Ohio State. Back to pass.
Get some pressure.
Pressure's
Another,
on.
oh, he let off.
He's going to run for it.
Oh,
He's over the line.
and that's a blindside
And-
block.
Yeah, they got it. And it's incomplete. It's going to be 1st down, Dogs. That's going to be a penalty that is
Yeah, he was.
declined.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Name the 4 other teams other than Tip and Oakwood that Milton has faced 40 or more times.
Northridge.
Correct, 61.
Okay,
Oakwood.
There's 4 teams
Yes.
that we have to guess for.
You have to get there's
Other
4.
than who and who?
Other than Tip and Oakwood.
Oh, I
who
said
we-
Oakwood.
Who we
Sorry.
played more than 40 times. Northridge 61 times,
Miami East.
45 times. 2 more.
I'm going to go with I don't like
It's
that.
an SWBL school.
Yeah,
no?
well, I was going to go with a I'm trying to think if there's a tweener there that was kind of a SWBL, SRC.
And by the way, that was a flawless design, turnover on downs.
So we need 2 more, right?
Correct.
Okay, give me a second.
11:50 to go. Dogs in control, 28-16. Looking to run some clock and add one more score. Mayfield cuts it up, 40, 42, 43-yard line. Gain of 7 or 8.
I'm going to go with Northmont.
Nope.
Okay.
Good guess, though.
Butler.
Correct.
That's a good one because they were an old SWBL when we played.
Mm-hmm.
One more. Obvious one.
Like obvious now.
Think SWBL.
Oh,
Brookville?
Yes.
Okay.
nice.
Yep. Northridge 61 games, Butler 52 games, Brookville 45 games, and East 45 games.
Butler. Wow. That's crazy.
Stone split wide right. Up the middle with Lowry. First down and
Nice
more.
run.
Yep.
And he gets to the 48-yard
He
line.
hits the hole fast.
Yep.
Wait, we might have a fumble.
Nah, they didn't. There was no flag that came out. No. Sorry. No, you can't just all of a sudden decide kid came out with a
And they're having a discussion.
the thing never came out. The little
The orange little
yeah.
doohickey.
Yeah, the ball's loose
Beanbag.
beanbag. No, you don't get to have a discussion on
Oakwood
this.
wants a turnover.
This is like the we were talking about the
First down, Dogs.
We were talking about the no whistle last week at Valley View.
Mm-hmm.
And what I said was, yeah, it was nobody blew their whistle, but the problem was once the ball was on the ground, you can't blow your whistle and go, wait, it was dead 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
The damage was done. You can't retro.
Right.
Same here. If the baggie's not down, you haven't blown it,
Well, that's 10:58 and counting on the scoreboard. A big first down for the Dogs as they try to bleed some clock here with a 2-score lead. Kimmel tried to get him to jump. Now he looks over at Coach Pierce. 15 on the play clock, plenty of time. Coach Pierce signals in a play. 8 on the play clock, 7 on the play clock. Kimmel. Lowry gets about a yard.
So I don't know why. Why is the whistle not?
There is a flag on the play.
I'm going to guess a face mask, taking his helmet off.
Over in the where the tackle started.
And it's on
They're
us.
going to march off a holding for 10. So 1st and 20 at the 39.
So, the story that Mr.
Yeah,
Dehart
yeah,
came
yeah,
over after this play.
Clock continues to run. Play clock at 15. Game clock at 10:17. First down 20. Looking to throw. Kimmel rolls. Throws it off his foot and out of bounds.
Good job.
Incomplete.
So, we had a longtime football coach, Bill Long,
Yeah.
and I think he was actually my dad's coach. And then he had a son who's a really good quarterback, Bob. Maybe it was the other way around. I don't remember. But anyways, he decided we were run-oriented. He took him to Stebbins and ended up being recruited and going to Ohio State on a scholarship. Was set to be their starter, got injured in the preseason, and a guy named Rex Kern took over for him.
Mayfield in trouble and down at the 38. Clock continues to run.
So he would have been the starter. And that may have been because Rex Kern won the Heisman, correct? Was he one of our Heisman guys?
Absolutely. Yep. They won that. They won all of 68 and all of 69. They didn't lose. And then Michigan beat them in 69, and that ended the streak. National champions in 68 with Rex Kern. 9:33 and counting. Dogs have a mile here on third down. I can't imagine doing anything dangerous here with a 12-point lead. But we are going to throw it. There's that screen I was talking about earlier.
And he's got him.
Lowry. Oh, nice play. Wow, they had a shot at it, but a nice play that time by Carson Dinkler for a big stop, and Lowry's down.
Big boys were a little too anxious to get downfield. If they just would have taken a second and surveyed it, picked that guy up, he had a lot of green space.
Cramp.
Yep. All right, let's do our last Rusty trivia question. This is a real trivia question. All right, Russell. Who caught Rusty's longest career pass completion? I'm going to need player and game. It's like This Is Your Life.
Do you have a long one in your mind, like an 80-yarder or something?
Well, you got to understand, a long pass for me was 12 yards.
I know, but there's got to be one.
I'm going to go with Holsinger. He was my favorite target. Him and Joe Creech.
No.
Jacob Holsinger was 6'5", and Joe was 5'5".
Really?
Yeah, that's why. So if I had to throw low around the knees, Joe was usually the guy. If I had to put it up for grabs, I'd throw it to Jacob. Joe had the best hands, though.
According to Doc, this was a 37-yard pass in 1995.
95.
Dinkler back to receive.
That's my sophomore year.
Tyson Wright to punt. He's got it. And he hits a high boomer.
Good punt.
Fair catch call. 4! Uh-oh.
Now,
if he bobbles it.
Chris Chrisman.
Versus. You're right. It was Chrisman.
Was it Northmont?
Nope.
I don't think it was Butler.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Butler, yeah. Butler, September 2nd, 95. That was fun, Doc. We appreciate the
Had to be in the first half because
stuff.
I didn't play in the second half of that game.
Why is that?
I had been knocked out cold. Literally.
Oakwood has to score on this drive. And the Wildcat runs right into big 63. Jesse Williamson.
That was
Jesse having himself a half.
Yeah, he's really started to take over the D-line, which is great to see.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I think our Schuler's been good tonight, too.
I came out at halftime. I'm sitting down there on the bench. My dad was sitting there. He walked away, and apparently I looked at somebody and go, who's that guy? And I'll tell you what Doc did, what we did for my concussion. You'll laugh in today's game.
They stay in the Wildcat. Toby's going to get the snap. He's going to run left. Now he's going to look up. Oh, my goodness. Goodbye. Mayfield. He's got him at the 20. Boy, they set it up and they got it.
Nice job. They've been setting that up all game with Toby and that Wildcat look.
8:03 to go, and it's all of a sudden very tight, 28-16, but they're down inside the 25 at the 21.
It's a nice throw, too.
So you ready for what happened?
Okay.
I practiced on Monday.
After the concussion.
I got a new face mask and a padded chin strap.
That'll fix the concussion.
that was the concussion protocol.
Motion. Low snap again.
Get it.
And they're going to lose some yardage. Yep. So they're having trouble with the operation. 3 of them that have ended up at the feet of the quarterback. And
I think a lot of that is our D-line's done a really nice job in this second half of being disruptive, and I think that's putting a little bit of pressure on them. Their run game hasn't been as strong. Hayden Long, Jesse, and then we're kind of rotating Zank and Schuler and some other guys at that left tackle.
4 wide receivers set. Second down, 11. Oakwood needs to score. High snap this time. Looks to the corner.
Turn and find the ball, Carson.
And it is a flag.
Yeah. I think they got that one right.
Pass interference.
Great technique. He was just there a little early. I don't think it was in the end zone, though.
No.
So it's going to put them about the 7-yard line, correct? Or is it half the distance?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're not putting them in the end zone.
No, they're gonna put them on the 2.
Now they're going to mark it off to about the 11, so it's half the
Okay.
distance. Take his whistle. I like that one. It's one of my favorites.
It's never a game until you hear, call it both ways, ref.
I had one of those on my first call last year. First call of the game.
Yeah.
That was funny. Lutz looks to throw. Wide open touchdown. And there is 6:52 to go. And all of a sudden, Oakwood is right back in it. It looked like the Dogs were in complete control. And it's 28-22.
And he slipped out. We didn't pick him up soon enough. All right. Gonna need a drive.
Yep, respond.
Little adversity here. Let's see how we respond.
Every opportunity when we had inside the red zone and didn't score. And now it's a dogfight. No pun intended. Kick is up and good. Connor Mackey, 28-23.
All right.
It's a little tighter.
Time to respond here, Bulldogs. Just under 7 minutes. See what Coach Pierce has under his sleeve. And I'm out of trivia questions, so maybe I went too fast with the trivia questions.
It's all right.
But I went through all of Doc's questions. So, on a side note that has nothing to do with anything, Greek Festival this weekend down in Dayton.
Never been.
Euros. And
I'm going to go down and get, I'm going to go Sunday. I'm going to get a gyro and some stuffed grape leaves and some. They have this Greek lasagna that's delicious.
Never had it at all.
It's pretty good stuff.
No desire, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
No.
I love Greek food. Get a salad, get a Greek salad also.
Well, I hate olives,
I love olives.
so there you go. That puts me in a bad
Yeah.
you love olives, but no mushrooms.
No.
Love mushrooms.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Nothing ruins a good meal than a mushroom.
Gosh.
You gonna tell your pig story?
Oh, they were goats, actually.
Oh, goats. Sorry.
Goats.
Unbelievable. This is one reason he hates mushrooms.
Well, I hate mushrooms because they taste disgusting. But
Give me a real quick goat story, Coach.
but I'll tell you, I'll wait till after this kick. I'll
All
give
right.
you the goat story.
Can the Dogs hold the ball for 6 minutes? Low line drive caught by Mayfield. He's running to his left, cuts it back up, and we'll get to the 35.
So, TikTok, place called the Riley Ranch, and they'll come out with a wheelbarrow of stuff, and they'll say, hey, and they'll be like full of like strawberries, and they'll say, we got strawberries today, and the goats come out and they eat strawberries or
I've heard this
watermelons or whatever. And they had peppers one day, and they ate all the peppers. So the one day they came out and they said, Riley Ranch, we got mushrooms. They had a whole wheelbarrow full of mushrooms, and the goats came out and didn't eat a one. Didn't eat one of them. Sniffed them, and they all walked away.
So you're taking food advice from goats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm just saying a goat will eat a can, but it won't eat a mushroom.
Lowry gets a yard, and that is all as Oakwood has swarmed to the football here in the late third, early fourth. Second down 9. 6:26 and counting on the .Gin scoreboard. 28-23.
Get Mayfield out into space over here on the left.
They talk about those 4-minute drives if you can hold it for 4. We need one of those. Or one of those blitzkrieg scores. 6 minutes exactly. Mayfield
Yep.
Gets about 5.
Big
And
third down here.
huge third down.
Move the chains here.
3rd down and 4 from the 41. Both teams with 2 timeouts.
You know, this game has had so many momentum shifts.
It really has.
You know,
I feel like we've carried the play.
Yeah, we've been in control, and
Yeah,
then
and then
you
we're
think
not.
we're kind of cruising, and then Oakwood makes a play, and then it swings back, and then we make a play.
And then you look back at the kickoff return, and then the opportunity we had inside the red zone on 1st down. But hopefully we can get a 1st down here. 3rd and 4. Timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
Coach Pierce calls an uplifting tree service. Timeout.
Didn't like something you saw there.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is, not that, we're still 5 to go. This is a big play.
Yeah.
Huge. Is there a play they haven't used, or is it just going to be a bread and butter here? Something that they feel like they can get 4.
Yeah, I think it's Mayfield.
I think you
somewhere to get 4.
I think you just. I think in some ways you line up. They've been pretty good with our counters. Staying home. I think this is one you get a couple guys out in front of Mayfield and let them go.
Don't overthink it.
You know who's carried the ball 0 times tonight and carried it a lot? The first 2 is
Kimmel.
2
carries. First touchdown.
Yep.
And then he fell on the ball.
Right.
That's it. But nothing designed.
No. So do you go there here? I don't know.
No.
No, I don't think so.
I think right now, okay, you're empty here.
Strickland left. Mayfield in the slot. Lane at the top.
Screen.
Oh, boy. He caught it. I don't think he's got a first.
Yeah, he did. That's yeah.
Short. He got him short.
You know what? It's not a terrible spot.
Yeah.
I think that was a tough spot because
Wow.
he literally – I think you got to go for it.
First of all, what a catch.
Yep. What
by
a throw.
Charlie Lane. And it is 4th and
Yeah,
inches.
you got to go for this, I think.
At 4:52, and they're going to ask for a measurement.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's benefit to us.
That was a good call. I mean, looking at the replay, the spot looks like it's pretty close.
Probably the only other thing that I would have seen there was, and it would have been open, is just run Mayfield on a quick hitch, right? Because they're so scared over the top. Let's just go get 5 yards on a quick hitch, quick out route, something.
I really feel like the first thing they'll do here is try to get him to jump. They've jumped twice. 4th and a foot to keep the football in a 5-point game.
I think this is a Kimmel sneak.
I've got to think it is. Uh-oh.
Just have the center. Put the quarterback and have the guys pushing.
We're going to really come out and measure this. Okay. Be great if we just got it. We got a first-year chain gang, right?
That's right.
Give us a link.
I think Dave Fine and Mark Herkins and old Pickett would have picked this one up on their own. Right? This wouldn't even be measured with that guy, with those crew.
Easy first
Yeah,
down.
come on. Circle and Dews, and who else is over there?
Oh, man, those are Broomball later. Johnny was over there sometimes.
Yeah, Johnny was over there. I think he filled in for Mark.
Yeah, every once in a while.
You got Circle and Dews, who were 2 pretty good football players. Oh, boy.
This is a huge
Boy, I'd almost
4th
just
down.
pop around the edge. Yeah, we got it.
He got it
Oh,
easy.
yeah, easy.
Yeah. First down, Dogs. All he's got to do is hold on to it. They're going to keep the football at 4:43.
Big play.
Zank was excited about that. Okay. There's Wyatt's 3rd carry of the night.
Yep. 2 sneaks and a fumble recovery. He's got 2 yards, and they're huge. Play clock at 20, 4:34 and counting. Oakwood's got 2 timeouts. Dogs look to keep it another 4 plays or so. Get it down to 2.5. 8 on the play clock, 7 on the play clock, 4 on the play clock.
Back tight here. I don't know that we were set. Oh, my.
Great counter to Charlie. You got 7.
Woo.
Make it 6. Second and
Yeah,
4.
I don't think we were set.
No.
But, you know.
I thought we hopped a little.
Michael Eckert had the tackle for Oakwood.
Nice run by Charlie, though.
You know, we haven't got that counter since
been
about
our-
first quarter when we
Yeah.
got that big game by him. They've been pretty good. But either one, it's been the precision of it, timing's been really good, which I think we've just had to be good when we've gotten good yardage out of it versus just tricking them, so to speak.
Play clock at 10. Kimmel stands and waits
Okay.
for that back judge to say 5. 5 seconds left.
Charlie again.
Charlie again. He got 2.
Okay.
Third and 2.
Another big third down here.
2 or 3 yards to go. 3:22 and counting.
I think now is where you get Mayfield in space.
Coach Pierce and all the experience over the number of years he's been here.
Yeah, how many of these third downs has he called? You know,
A lot.
a lot.
A lot. 3 minutes to go. Third down. A
And yet,
long 2.
as many as he's done, he's not predictable. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
some guys, you know what they're calling.
Mayfield
Oh,
way
my.
out in space. Interior handoff.
Oh,
Lowry
my.
Powers! First down!
Wow, what a run. What a run. Great job, Seth. I mean, he got hit, and then he picked up, just kept moving, stayed low, picked up another 4 to 5 and a first down.
It's a huge first down.
Yeah, now they're going to start having to use some timeouts now. That was the timeout buster.
2 legacy overhead door first downs on this drive.
I was busy watching Mayfield out here.
He almost didn't get set,
I
did
think
he?
that was the point.
Yeah.
2:27 to go. Dogs, 4 more plays. Play clock under 4. Pitch. Lowry cuts it up, holds the football, and he gets 6.
Getting some hard-nosed running out of Seth.
Getting some big chunks, too.
2:05 and counting.
Take your time here. Surprised they haven't. They're going to burn. They have to burn a timeout
call it after this one.
if we get a first down.
We're gonna run it down to 133.
Yeah.
First down here, the game's over.
Yep. I was just going to say that.
2nd and 4.
They get 2 timeouts.
We need to get set.
6 seconds on the play
We need
clock.
to keep one in our pocket.
Motion to Mayfield. Lowry up the middle, and he's tripped up. Timeout, Oakwood.
Yeah, they got to use one.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of sucks we didn't get anything out of that one.
uplifting tree service timeout. 1:30. Dogs by 5. Trying to hold the ball for the last 6 minutes of the football game. They've already burned about 4:35.
See if I can catch some of the league scores here. Got the Philadelphia. Who's Green? No.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Green Bay down in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's going on right now.
How's that one going?
I saw the score a second ago. Versailles 17-7 over Delphus in the 4th.
Packers 12-7 in second quarter.
Carlisle 29, Northridge 28 in the 4th quarter.
Okay.
Riverside is losing to Spencerville. You know, that other score, that was from, I don't know why they had 2. That game makes sense. So
Spencerville.
Riverside is losing 24-13 to Spencerville.
What do we got here, guys? 3rd and 4. Minute 30.
Douglas Bowl still 7-7.
Mayfield hasn't touched it in a while, but
That's
he's
what I'm
split
saying.
out now.
Charlie Lane counter. Snap. It's Lowry again. Spins. Did he get it? He got it.
That's
First
it.
down.
What a run.
Nice run.
Unbelievable run by Seth Lowry.
And that's probably going to do it. They got 1 timeout left.
1 timeout at 1:21 and
I
counting.
tell you, I think Seth is your ball security guy.
Take a knee, boys.
You know.
1:13 to go. Barring an unforeseen disaster, Milton's going to win their home opener as they go to victory formation. 1 minute to go.
Big win here for the Dogs. Huge win.
Absolutely. Gets the Mo going in the right direction.
And a knee taken. Will Oakwood call timeout? They will not.
After playing 2 super tough road games at Versailles, out Valley View, and show a little character, had a little adversity tonight, right? Had a little adversity and handled it, and the guys you needed to step up, stepped up.
Held the football for the last 6 minutes of the game. 2 first downs.
And who's next week?
The Lehman Cavaliers.
So,
TRC
right
opener.
here.
Right here.
There it is. Game over. Dogs win it. 28-23, and Oakwood is now 2-1 after being 2-0.
Bulldogs get their first win of the season. Have a week to prepare for the Cavaliers. Have another home game next week.
Got two more. We got Lehman and Troy Christian. Homecoming.
Absolutely huge win. A lot of computer points as well tonight.
Yep, you're right.
Absolutely.
Really proud of this staff and the kids.
You'll get computer points because they beat Madeira.
Right.
Northridge can't double up, but it's a bigger school. You got to think they're going to win some games.
Northridge is winning tonight, so.
No,
they were down 1.
They're down
losing.
1.
Down 1 to Carlisle in the fourth quarter.
That'd be a huge win for them.
Right.
Well, we've had a great time tonight, and we will be back next Friday night as Lehman comes to town.
Big thanks to Tom and Robert again for the new graphics, and of course to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, and we knew it wasn't perfect tonight, but it's just going to get better. We get those 2 cameras out there on the wings, and it's going to be a great
awesome
experience to watch. So if you watched it live, we thank you very much, and if you're watching it on delay, we're just excited to do it. So for the coaches, Coach Berner, Coach Grudich, this is Brett Barnes saying good night, everybody.